Friday night. Tap in, grab the torch. Sewer rug, rolling sparks, lid on the porch. Anthony in the chair, king of the distance chat. Blowing up for them super dong bitches. They just might win tonight. Friday fall outs, cook, deep fried for the 420 show. Clouds in the air, a shade greener than the view. Snorkel got the chat, wild vibe so true. Pass the mic and the blunt, let's ride no blue. Vandal sparks up, says who's chief and next. Rolls tighter than the chat, suspect text. Sewers got the forehead that glows like a roach in the sun. Anthony cracks jokes, burn sharper than runs. Friday fall outs, cook, deep fried for the 420 show. Clouds in the air, a shade greener than the view. Snorkel got the chat, wild vibe so true. Pass the mic and the blunt, let's ride no blue. Super Dong giveaways, rolling in the high tide. Chat going cray, hitting highs worldwide. Anthony the captain, snorkels on the mic. Vandal said roll it tight and sewer is like damn. Enjoy the glow from the late night stream. Every puff a ticket to the Friday dream. Community tight, peace wrapped in that green. This is more than a show, it's the chill machine. Friday fall house cook, deep fried for the 420 show. Clouds in the air, a shade greener than the view. Snorkel got the chat, wild vibe so true. Pass the mic and the blunt, let's ride no blue. Friday fall house cook, deep fried for the 420 show. Clouds in the air, a shade greener than the view. Snorkel got the chat, wild vibe so true. Pass the mic and the blunt, let's ride no blue. Super Dome giveaways, rolling in the high tide. Chat going cray, hitting highs worldwide. Anthony the captain, snorkels on the mic. Vandal said roll it tight and sewer is like damn! Yeah, enjoy the glow from the late night stream. Every puff a ticket to the Friday dream. Community tight, peace wrapped in that green. This is more than a show, it's the chill machine. Friday fallouts cooked, deep fried for the 420 show. Clouds in the air, a shade greener than the view. Snorkel got the chat, wild vibe so true. Pass the mic and the blunt, let's ride no blue. Super Dong giveaways, rolling in the high tide. Chat going cray, hitting highs worldwide. Anthony the captain, snorkels on the mic. Vandal said roll it tight, and sewer is like damn. Enjoy the glow from the late night stream. Every puff a ticket to the Friday dream. Community tight, peace wrapped in that green. This is more than a show, it's the chill machine.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh,
You know,
dude.
remember, kids, drugs are bad.
You know, normally I give you shit on your shirt, but I can't see what yours is today, and it is purple, so it's not beige, which is great.
Making new friends. The necromancer's art to making new friends.
I like it.
I like
This was
mine.
made
Mine
by
says-
some 6-year-old in China. I bought this like 4 years ago, and I forgot I had it.
Mine says, surely not everyone was kung fu fighting.
Everyone. Everyone.
Surely not everybody.
I'm
was.
not really like a fashion forward guy, but you know the novelty T-shirts, man. Like, are they coming
Yeah.
back? Are they coming
Yeah.
back?
Oh yeah, they are.
us.
You just
Oh
told
yeah,
me on
they
the
are.
fact last week that everybody owns a novelty T-shirt website, but nobody actually wears them. I've been
Yeah,
chewing on
that's
that
right.
all week.
I mean, you got 3 people wearing them right now.
Yes.
4.
Logan.
4.
I just got home from work.
Yours is more like an apothecary.
Yeah. Yep. The story behind that is somebody else has the name Rogue Apothecary in Florida, and all the advertising I was doing was building their website up.
Shut
So
the
we
fuck
said,
up.
you know what? It's time to change the name and stop doing. No, it really was.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome to the show. I don't know. You guys
Oh
can
yeah.
do it.
Hey,
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 I'm
chat.
stoic
Thanks
and
for
quiet
stopping by.
now.
Live.
Good seeing you. Thanks for all the likes. You know, let's pump that shit up. Let's go.
No.
Yeah.
Be sure to
420 likes. That's
subscribe
what
and
we're
hit
going
that
for
bell
tonight.
icon.
I just realized after getting glasses like this, I have to be that white guy that reviews hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah,
If this
you do.
episode gets
No.
20 likes,
Can
So
you
the
do
culture-
reaction
I'll shave my
videos or
nostrils.
reaction videos?
Yeah.
If it
Oh
gets
my
20
god,
likes,
did you
should
see
shave
what
your
they
head.
said and they did stuff? Like, I didn't put any effort into this. Here's a 3-minute clip of someone else. Tell me how you guys feel about it in the comments.
Make sure you like and
you-
subscribe.
Also, you need to give a blow by blow every 5 seconds about what's
Give
it-
currently happening on
I
screen.
think Vano has no problem with the blow by blow. So.
Give it,
oh,
give it a like, may not
Good
seem nothing to
time.
you, but it means everything to us. I
And
hate when they say that.
publicly,
I
I want
unlike
to
a
say
video.
that song that Vano made for this episode is awesome. My favorite
The
one.
song
of
that Anthony remixed that I made for this show.
producer credit. Producer
When
credit.
I first made it, it sounded like it was like, yo, it's the Friday Fallout 420 show. And then Anthony's like, yo, that shit's trash.
I did
And then he-
not.
And then he took off his square glasses and put on his round glass and he's like, for the culture. No.
I went no glasses. Fixed it.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome.
well,
Welcome.
now I know how
welcome.
Clark Kent and Superman work.
Yeah.
Damn, Anthony. Shit.
It's all an evil plan. When I leave this place, I shave it all. Take the glasses off.
He it's
Take
his
off the
beard's just
45
Velcro.
layers of clothes that I wear every day to make myself look fat.
Yep.
Get on the plane and take off. That's how it goes.
You'll be the next
I've
dude
told
that
everyone
jumped
my
from a
story.
plane.
Anthony's
with
What
actually
happens
like
when you
Mr.
smoke before the
Beast.
show.
You know, he's starting to slowly do it on the show here. That's why he's doing all these giveaways and stuff. You know, I never
take
got
it
a
with
train set though. Grim Green got a train set.
Fuck your train set.
The
What kind of-
choo-choo.
I also never got a
Yeah.
train set. Yeah.
electric trains going 40 miles an hour northwest. The
Was it
wind
an
is blowing
H
40
scale or
miles
an N
hour
scale?
Northwest.
Yes.
In this instant,
Ah,
which way does the
The fact
smoke
that you
flow
know
with the
those-
train?
Anyways, none of us are talking to each
Brother-in-law
other.
collects
We're all
chains.
just talking at the screen.
Yeah,
Welcome
pretty
to the show.
much.
Wow.
I think
I
we
had
should
a great
holler out the
week.
chat. The chat's popping, man.
Yeah. Shout out to GGRE, the governor. I don't feel anything. I'm
Hey,
dead inside.
Hold on. Before you go too far, can you please make Ern some fucking shirts? Like, he's the guy that should have shirts.
Why don't we have earn shirt?
And I don't have any smalls.
We have youth extra larges.
Ask him if that's what'll fit, but get this motherfucker some shirts.
We could do that. You have to remind me to do things.
And
You know how long
he
this
is
guy-
reminding you.
This guy at work came in like a month ago. He's like, "Yeah, can you make me these graphics for like my semi truck?" Sure, man. I get him all that day. He's like, "Now email them to me, and then I'll send them to like the office, and we'll give him proof." Sure. Messaged me today. Hey, man, I don't want to bug you, but like we came in like a month ago for like this $6,000 order, and I'm like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Sorry, I've been sick."
Oh.
I can never tell
Actually,
any
that's
of the
an
people.
honest excuse for you, though. That's a
Yeah.
consistent thing.
Yeah. But yeah, Ern, if you message me on Instagram, I'll remember it. I don't even remember what we talked about last week. I'll get you some shirts for free was it the 5-finger discount or whatever? Something. I'm not cool.
That
I'm
is
not
the
hip. I
saying,
just wear
yes.
shirts. You know. So yeah. Anyways.
All right, go ahead back to the chat. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
So, Duchess was here first for some reason. What's up, Duchess? Colorado.
He was here second. Get it right.
Panel don't count. I don't count. I don't shout out myself in chat. Colorado
don't
said,
type
"Get
in
Matt
chat."
some milk
Why you like your own
Sometimes.
posts?
from different pages."
Someone's
That's-
gotta like it.
That's
How about
business savvy. Follow me and make sure to like and subscribe for my business plan. Let's see. Jay's giving you some milk. LT says there's 7th one here. Welcome, LT. Is that a dog in your profile pic, by the way? It's a cute dog. And if it's not a dog, it's still cute. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a dog.
Yeah.
That's a dog.
Wintucky is here. Says happy early 420, y'all. What's up, Wintucky? Cuchosaurus Rex is here with a picture of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh no, I think that's like the Hulk or something. Ben says, "Yo, GGRE the governor." Wasn't his name something else last week or last time?
I think so, but I don't remember.
What, J
wasn't
Cup of
the-
spaghetti?
Was it-
No,
Yeah.
GGRE.
I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, it's like yes, it
that?
was.
Greatest guitar reviews ever.
There you go.
That's what it was. I appreciate that you change your name like we used to change our MSN and AIM updates, like to statuses. So keep it up. I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, I'm serious. I miss that. Let's bring back schizophrenia. Let's see. Duchess says, "Wake me up when Vandal's done talking. You better go to fucking sleep, bitch." Let's see. Ern says, "Drugs are great." Okay. Yeah, I agree.
No.
Colorado said, "Hey, Meg's back." Oh, man, I'm Meg.
You get you a red toque.
No, that's
Yeah.
getting made
From
at
South
some
Park,
point.
right? Okay.
Ben says, Consor says everyone was kung fu fighting. Ben says, of course they all were. They wrote a song about the damn. Wrote a damn song about it. I just wanted to say bitch for some reason. I was like, bitch. So, anyways.
Yeah,
Ern
Vandal
says,
hasn't
okay.
smoked yet, and he's still doing this. So go ahead.
Yeah. Maybe that's the problem. Ern said, okay, I need that Dunkin' logo and a Waffle House logo on shirts. I'm a size small. That's where this has come from. I thought you just pulled that out of your beard, Anthony.
Oh no,
So-
no, it was on. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
I know
on
you sent
blast.
the files to my job when we did your gang sheets, but I didn't save it. Email them to my work thing. I'll make them for Ern. Ern, I still have your
Okey-dokey.
address in my Amazon. Sometimes, like when I'm on there, and, I choose my address, I see yours pop up. I'm like, maybe I should send them something fucking
I
stupid.
wonder how many of us use our Amazon addresses as like our go-to for everybody.
that's
I do the same thing for
where
all
mine
of
are.
you.
Yup.
Yeah,
I don't have them saved anywhere else.
yeah.
And then I get to see where it says Captain Vandal on there, and I'm like, hee hee.
Duchess says the fact that Snorkel knows the difference between both of the trains tells me that he's autistic.
I'm just amazed that that's what tells him I'm autistic.
I love it when they're like, autism didn't, exist back in the day. It's like, do you remember that motherfucker with $4,000 worth of trains in his basement? You're telling me that's normal? Anyways. Wintucky Shine says, free, fitty, free. There we go, Wintucky. How come Wintucky has, like, so much better lingo than I do? You know what I mean? Like, am I
He's
at
just
that
a
low
cool
point?
motherfucker.
Of, like,
That's why.
am I at that point of Creed where it's 2003 right now, and I got to come back up around 2025?
Yes.
I'm in my
Get a
golden
haircut.
era.
Yeah, come back
Yeah.
wild. That's the idea.
Jay
Teach
says,
those
I keep
tips.
thinking the rabbit ears, the sewer rug holding up the peace sign. Let's see. Jay says, greatest guitar reviews. That's right. LT says, yep, that's Troy, her puppy. It's a cute puppy. Give that puppy some love. It's for me. Ern says, turn 43 on Monday. You turned
Wow.
43, Ern?
Happy birthday, you young
Happy birthday, Aaron.
whippersnapper.
Hey, I did the thing.
Congratulations. And I don't know what I'm doing with my life if Ern looks like that at 43.
Happy birthday, Ern. Pre-birthday.
I'm turning off my weekly Amazon subscription to Dunkaroos because apparently I'm not.
I don't know if Vern should have told us that or not.
No, he shouldn't. Well, he shouldn't have told you. Yeah, and then Delaney here says, "Hi, friends." Kentucky Sign says, "Because I'm hip, man. You are hip. You're like the coolest guy I know. That's why I'm glad you're here. If like Anthony got that heart attack finally took hold, you'd be the only one
Yeah.
to replace him. Like that's it.
It's true.
Yeah. And you
Good
wouldn't even
luck
have to say
making all these
anything.
fucking slides. Let me
I
let
would
you
take
know.
over if Kentucky came on the show. There's a difference between like and love. You know what I mean? So
We like you, Anthony. We love Wintucky.
Hey, he's got the dirt bike. What am I
Right.
gonna do? You
And
know?
the boat. I
The
mean,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could just see me
Cool
ride a bitch on that.
Volkswagens, you know?
Yeah.
oh,
I just want him to take me out on his boat, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm sure you.
I
yeah.
don't know what you mean.
oh, we all know what he means.
Oh,
With a 6-pack in his fanny pack.
sexy. Oh, I heard that.
Yeah. Ern says, "Oh God, what have I done?" Could be the best birthday of your life, but it probably won't be. So we'll never know. But anyways, let's chat. Let's chat. What's up, guys? How was your weeks?
I had a great week. How was your week there, Sewer Rug?
Why does everyone keep saying week as in not plural? It should be weekus. We did two. We did two.
No, the weenus
I'm
is on
sure
the
your
bottom
part
of
of
the
this is
elbow.
going to be the weakest.
This
The
is a
weakest.
weenus, not a weakest.
Weekest. Week double week. 2 weeks.
Okay. 2 weeks.
So last week
I
my
had
kid-
a great 2 week.
Thank
How
you.
was yours?
That was more
Sewer Rug?
appropriate.
last week my kid had a birthday, and let me tell you, it happened. So then this week I had to replace the toilet. I broke a toilet. I guess I broke a toilet at work.
Your house or a customer's house?
Mr. Perfect broke a toilet in the mountains. So I had to replace it, and I replaced it, and she helped. And she helped by the way of like
Who
I had
is
everything-
she?
the lady that owns the house that was selling the house that I broke her toilet. She was like, "It's like an Airbnb, so I need you to come by and do it because it's still renting as an Airbnb before I sell it." And so I was like, "Yeah, cool. I'll be there at noon and I'll get it done." And I show up at noon, and she's like, "Oh, it's over here." And I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "I shut off the water." I was like, "Let me do that." And then I started taking apart the toilet, and she's like, "You want it here?" I was like, "Let me do that." And I had a drop cloth laid out, and she kept grabbing my things and was like, I was like, "Where are the bolts?" And she's like, "Oh, I moved them for you." And I'm like, "Yeah, can you stop hovering over my back? Back up, lady." It was so intense. She was just like on my neck. I could feel
She
it.
had to make sure you didn't poop on her new toilet.
Well, here's the thing. My favorite part is like when you're installing a toilet at the very end, when you're setting the wax ring and making sure the bolts are tightened down the right way, you have to, the toilet sits, the tank's back here, right? And then the seat's here. You have to sit on it the wrong way to like pressure it down. And so I was like, this is going to get real personal. And I just sat down on it the wrong way and kind of swaddled my way down and had a good time with her checking it out, the good
So
stuff.
were you fixing her wax ring or your O-ring?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I had my first flare up last weekend too, and kid's birthday. What are you gonna do? So that was my week. I installed the toilet, piece of cake. It's a 30-minute job, but with her help, it became an hour job, and things missing, and her wanting to step in and hold the toilet, and why isn't this on yet? And I'm like, because I'm the plumber, and you're fucking.
Wait, I thought you said that you weren't the plumber every time I would say that.
I'm not. But if I'm installing a toilet in the moment, I am the plumber.
No, now you're just the plumber. Okay.
When I flick a
Thank
light
you
switch-
for clearing that up. How was your
Listen,
week, Anthony?
I don't
I
know if
flick-
installing
no,
a
no, no,
toilet
no.
makes you a plumber. Like strippers do
does.
that.
Kind of
So,
does.
You could
And
be a
if I was
stripper.
flicking a light switch, I'd be an electrician. So basically, I was the plumber for the moment.
So you're a ex plumber. Now you can call yourself an electrician. All you gotta do is get a meth habit, and then you can make vape juice.
And gain some copper. I don't know why that goes together, but it happens. What do
Anyway,
you-
sorry, I'm interrupting.
What'd you interrupt? Oh, it's my turn?
Anthony's weeks.
Oh, I had a week.
we
I
can-
had some stuff that I saw that I wanted to share with you guys that I found this week, like a really cool pair of cemetery burial shoes. I thought might be something cool, go along with the casket.
Well
What's
played.
the brand? Just Raiders? Just Raiders? Oh, Nike.
Well,
Never mind.
I mean, it's
see
got
it
the
now.
Nike swoosh, but those are Nike. Like I am Channing Tatum. Like they're not. They're just
like-
I
not.
believe it
Not to
says
be
faux
ignorant, but those aren't
Nike right there.
Cortezes, so I don't know if they're gonna wear them.
They look fast. I'll say that. They do.
They look like New Balances.
Well, yeah, because you have to run from the cops wearing these.
I just recently heard today that young boys, New Balances are what they want.
That's
What
how it
kind of
goes. It's a
Crazy
cycle of
fucking
life.
mixed up world do I live in now?
Wintucky is having more influence than we thought. I mean, he's influencing the youths now.
Saw a really cool shirt I was thinking about getting from the Big
Oh
Tom.
my dear God.
Now that, send me a link. Oh, meow.
Yeah, that
Look at
screams
that.
sewer rug.
You
That's
can
great.
order this from the Saddle Channel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this. Oh man. Why does this stuff come up in my feed? What do I put out that advertisers would think, yep, this is our audience. This is
The last few episodes, Anthony, you've brought up shirts that I would wear. Thank you for finding one that I would not wear.
I actually found a shirt that's not pointed at anyone in particular in our panel whatsoever.
Do they
But I
even
kind
sell
of
it?
want to know,
Chat, figure out who's the
realistically,
married guy
in,
this
in
is
the
about.
real world, who's buying this shirt? Who's wearing this shirt? Let's put it that. Who's
well,
actually
well,
wearing
let's-
this
let's
shirt?
there
get
is
straight to
one
the
panel
source.
member that's wearing the shirt.
No, because
No,
if it's
no,
happening to
there's-
you, you're
and there's-
not wearing the shirt.
There's 3 panel
Let's-
members that are sending him that shirt.
Let's get to the source here. Snorkel,
The guy
let's
that
get
was
to the
married to
source
Rosie
here.
O'Donnell wore this shirt.
Probably. Vandal, why would someone wear a shirt like this? Let's just get to the source here. Narrow this down. Vandal,
is-
why would
This okay? I like how you're trying to say me. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean, it could be anybody. Go ahead.
yeah. You have
Yeah.
like so much repressed like emotion, Suraj.
Anybody.
Like,
I have none.
You-
yeah, but see, like, if I could see Sewer Rug wearing this if he cut it off, so it's a booby shirt above his
a nice crop top.
The people
Yeah.
wearing
Yeah.
this,
yeah, and
the
some
people
daddy
wearing this-
dukes.
their
Oh,
wife
yeah.
doesn't really beat them. If they're
And
wearing
then
this, their wife
asking,
doesn't really.
Kentucky for borrowing the
Yeah.
the fanny pack. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fanny packs are fine. But the guy
Hey.
that gets beaten is not going to wear this shirt.
Maybe I'm off on this a little bit, but could a lesbian wear this shirt?
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah.
yeah, it's
was different.
2025.
Yeah, but like, you know, they would cut out they'd cross out the B, you know, with like a red marker.
There you go.
Yeah.
That makes
I
it
could
work.
see Sewer Rug wearing this though, but it would be in that knot at the bottom, you know, like this, and like you know.
I see Surug adding to it in like the whiteout, the Sharpie whiteout pen off. Just trying to fix the shirt.
I know this is more than usual, okay? And I'm sorry, but this stuff just came up in my week, and I'm like, they asked me how my week is, and this is how my week is. Okay, here's the
Why?
deal.
Why?
My first thought when I saw these is the only reason that I put this on here, because I want to put McDonald's in the space where the name goes and wear a pair of
Domino's.
these.
So this is
Who's buying these? Please fucking tell me.
I
who's
got
buying
I have you.
Thank
So you know those couples that they're like middle upper middle class, and they do the fall photo shoots at the pumpkin patch that comes every year
Yes.
to like show
Yeah.
everyone that even though you see
Yeah.
us fight every time that we're together, we love each other. This is for the poor people that do that.
Okay.
This
Like,
is the poor
I
person's
hate my
version
husband. He
of-
hates me. He's sleeping with my sister, but I have his name on my ass. Ha ha ha. Like that's what this
You're
is.
getting a domestic violence call on
But this-
Mondays, but Sunday you go to
Yeah.
church. This is for the non-Christian person that can't go
Colorado.
to church.
No, let me explain.
Basic bitches.
Colorado's
Let
my
me explain it this
favorite.
This
Wait,
is
let's call
Todd's
it
ass.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Listen, if you have a Facebook friend where they have a joint account with their lady,
Oh
You
yeah, one of
know?
them cheated.
yeah, well, they're the ones wearing these clothes.
Yeah.
The ones that are like just not so sure. So like they swap phones during the day. They have joint accounts. Like there's
And I love that you
No
brought that up
trust.
because that's one of my favorite pastimes. Is like, I like to troll people on Instagram. I've talked about it here a million times. Honestly, sometimes I'm just doing it because I'm bored. My favorite thing is to see like the Instagram accounts. It used to be Facebook till I deleted it. Where they had like Jim and Jilly's, Facebook account or Instagram account, and then they could be making the most astute point ever, like undisputable, undeniable, and I'm just like, I just comment, "Oh, joint account. Who cheated first?" And fucking get hate messages and mail, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
I'd add your
They
wife,
never
but
deny
apparently
it.
she could see what I'm saying to you, like, you know what I
Yup.
mean? Like,
But they never deny it when you point that out. They're never
No,
like nobody
Never deny.
cheated."
There might be anger, but no denial. And I guess the last thing about this photo that I thought was funny is the company didn't need to let me know that these were available in leopard print. Okay, that was a given. Like we knew
Yeah,
this was an option for this.
you didn't need any of those color samples.
and the worst part is that the
All
leopard
of
print's
them.
on the skinniest, smelliest cigarette smoking white girl you've ever seen. White girls
That's my
stop wearing
favorite,
leopard print.
Please.
Love that cigarette smelling white girl. Nothing better.
Yeah.
All
We're
right, I
in
promise this is the
Etnies.
last one, and then I'll pass this on to Vandal. If somebody please tell me what the name of this person is that was delivering my FedEx.
Vic Morales.
Is that
No, one
first
name.
name or full name, or I've never met anyone named that.
I
I'm
think
assuming-
it's probably.
Like it was Victoria and then Morellis, and it got pushed together by FedEx.
No. I think that we're
otherwise-
just being a little ignorant tonight. But I do have to ask. So, do all your FedEx drivers in Wisconsin born and raised in Wisconsin? Because they all
I have no
have like a
idea.
look. They all have a look to them.
They could. I don't know. When I saw this,
They're all cousins.
names fascinate me, and when I saw this, I really struggled to be able to pronounce it. Like I wasn't sure where to emphasize because I did it. I thought Vic Morales, but it's like, why would it be Vic? You know, it's like it seems like it splits it up a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
I can't say the
When-
name.
when
How
Tucky
would you
with the
say the
correct
C and the
answer.
M together?
That is Pat Vic Morellis.
Maybe the M silent. I don't. I mean, there's crazy languages. I
Yeah.
honestly don't know.
Remember Pat? SNL.
Ben?
I don't
LML, yeah, it looks like it would, Tucky. You mean the
With a
GTA
name like that, I think
server
you'd be
of
called
Saints?
Vic all the time. Like if you say like, "What's your last name?" Vic Morales. Okay, Mr. Morales. Like you would think that the last name is Morales and the first name is Vic.
Okay, not to assume
Normally-
things here. Was that a male? A man?
I'm not. I'm not even taking a guess.
Normally, when FedEx tells you someone's coming, do they give you first name or full name? Because
First
I don't
name.
get notifications. So, oh yeah, it's normally like John or Scott or Vic Morales is coming. Yeah, so yeah, that makes sense.
Where do you guys order stuff from or FedEx delivers it?
It just depends.
I never
Umbrella
get
shop.
a FedEx package from anything.
I don't make just stickers, so yeah, we got a lot of different
Crocs.
stuff.
I buy a lot of Crocs. Those come from FedEx.
Yeah, I'm
Crocs.
sure they do.
Kundasaurus says, I work with someone named Special, but it's spelled SPHECIAL.
Oh, that's
That-
special. All right.
That's special.
What's in a name, huh?
That's
You know?
special. That's
Tell
a
them to tell
last
their
name
dad,
for
Mike
somebody-
Tyson, I said hello.
Your parents knew that you were going to be having a lisp, so they gave you that name.
And in some families, they'll take like the name of both parents and put it together and try and make something out
Does
of it.
Special talk with a mouthful of spit and it sounds like a mini bong going off? Like, I'm just curious.
How many Red
How was
Bulls
your
does
week, Vandal?
Special drink a day?
I've been pooping water all week, man. Like, it's been
Really?
crazy. Yeah.
Please
I don't know
go
what I
on.
ate. You know, I don't know what it was, but it's like, it's great for at work when it's like, you know, there's a lot going on, you know, because like our bathroom's in the way far back of the shop or office, whatever, right? But like, we have like, you know, an Alexa playing music and stuff because we have like speakers in the roof and all that shit, which is nice. But it's like, oh, why is Chris not? Chris doesn't seem like his normal self. He's not like running around getting stuff done. And then all you hear me go to the bathroom, and then I hear is, you know. So it's kind of nice, you know. And then like they feel
Yeah.
bad for me. They're like, I'll do this. You don't worry about this. I'll do this.
I feel like the cleanup after that is much easier than some of the other.
I'll
more
tell you, I
small
clean the
maintenance
toilet at work when after I use it more often than I clean the toilet at home after I use it.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to be embarrassed by somebody else's judgment.
Everyone else, no, it's not really that, but like I guess I'm courteous. Like we have like, you know, a bunch of it's
Courteous
two
Chris,
men,
that's what you are.
two men, the owner, it's me and the owner, the husband, and then like the wife, their three daughters that come in, and then the two other girls that work with me, you know, outnumbered here. And like they make my life easier at work, you know, whenever I need help. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna make you stare at my shit, you know.
That's so nice of you, man. You're so considerate.
The bare minimum.
What the fuck happened to Vandal?
V8's here says K Don the bitches.
I believe
you want to
he
rub it
just
down?
says K on.
Yeah. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Snorkel.
You make a different rub down for tonight?
I did.
Cool.
Uh
I'm waiting for it.
Kuchasaurus says, God forbid someone knows you poop. I don't care if people know I poop. Like I said, they can hear me shitting. That thing do be shitting. I just don't want to make them stare at it. They can't. I mean, I don't know. We're not that close. You know, we don't hang out after work. Maybe they can't aim and shoot it off like I can. You know what I mean? So, anyways, what's up, Anthony? What's
Oh,
the
it's so
rundown?
pretty.
Yeah, that's
What is pretty?
That's what
leaves
$15
are
a month at
falling like
Canva
rain.
gets you.
Yeah. All right. Well, those of you that don't know, and if you're here, I can't imagine why you wouldn't know. We're doing our 420 episode a couple days early because it's Friday and it's not 420. So, but we got some really fun stuff planned for you guys. And for those of you that are still interested in winning an electric scooter, tonight may be your night because we are giving away a massive amount of Super Dong this evening with two dong parties. So the rubdown is as follows. We're doing a Rotten Pizza review. Van's got a segment, The Rhythm of AI. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a dong party round one. We do have a great Sudini this evening. We're going to do a little high times, just kind of a little storytelling. I know Sir Rug wanted to tell some high stories. So chat, start thinking about those stories of, one time when you were smoking. And last and certainly not least, the last of the dong party to get dong for the Super Dong electric scooter giveaway. So it's going to be a fun show. We're going to have some good times. But if you'll play that beautiful beam footage, we'll get on with the Rotten Pizzast of reviews.
No, you haven't done like a pizza review in a long time.
I got to mix it up or you get bored.
That's
You're getting
fair.
bored with the pizza ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
Plus, how many frozen pizzas can I possibly review?
All of them.
I could eat them all, not review them all, but okay, bumpers down. What do you got for us tonight?
Okay, so the first thing is actually not the review, but it is something that blew my mind when I was shopping the other day. Sour Patch Oreos. Now, that's
Whoa.
not the blowing mind part. The blowing mind part is the cost.
Is that a
What does that say? I can't
54?
quite see.
$14.95 for one 10-ounce package of Oreos.
Oh. That...
It's
They're-
okay.
they're-
The tariffs
I-
are helping.
Good fucking God. Who is buying these? And my first thought was Vandal, unfortunately. I was
this is
like,
a bridge
if
too
anybody's gonna
far.
get these-
I
a $15 bag of Oreos?
like
Go
Sour
fuck
Patch are
yourself.
fine, but please stop mixing them with things that shouldn't be sour, like cookies.
Yeah.
What's
Bad
next?
fucking idea.
Sour Patch milk? Like,
Don't
ugh,
give them any ideas.
too late.
I'm lactose intolerant. I think I'd try Sour Patch milk before I try Sour Patch Oreos.
Well, it'd probably just be like melted ice cream, but anyway.
Yeah.
So getting on with the review, I got two things that I want to talk to you guys about real quick, and we'll see how this goes. So
Ooh.
another hostess
Ah.
review. So Zinger Dingers. This is like we saw on the other one. It was like almost like a ding dong coating on it. Well, this has got the Zinger coating on the outside of it. Like very interesting. And the second one here are chocolate Twinkies. So
Finally getting some inclusion in the snack world.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
2025. Chocolate Twinks.
Just Twinkies is all about that inner cream. This is weird.
So, chat and panel, which one of these two did you think that I preferred, and have you had an opportunity to try any of these delectable
gonna-
delights?
I'm gonna go with chocolate.
Plus, these are a hell
chocolate
of a
cake
great shed time kind of snack. So,
I assume you like the chocolate. I want to try those though, the Zinger ones. I don't think they're gonna be good, but I want to try them.
Coconut shavings are quite delicious. Snorkel. I think
Yeah.
it's a possibility.
I don't know.
that was like 4 accents in one there. For some,
I
I went all over the place for a moment.
I forgot who I was. We're here now.
Also,
Sure, what do you think? Which one do you think you would like, and which one do you think I liked?
So I think you liked the Zinger Dingers. You wanted to want the chocolate ones more, but you ended up going, you know what? These Zinger Dingers really tickle my fingers. And that became the winner, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Could be. Could be.
Okay, Vandal.
I'm gonna go with the Zingers too. Like, Hostess chocolate's not that great, and then with like the I don't know what that filling is. Like, it just says creamy, so I'm gonna guess it's probably like a caramel chocolate kind of thing.
It's
And,
like
like-
a chocolate cream filling. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
really have a lot.
And don't get me
chocolate
wrong, like
chips.
Delane actually bought those Zig Zabs or whatever you bought last time, the ones that were crunchy in the center. and I've tried those, and like
Oh yeah,
They were actu-
kazobs or something like that.
yeah, I
I
like the texture of those. Like biting into it, the crunch. I'm that weird texture guy, you know. I like soft and
Yeah.
crunchy at the same time. But the chocolate from Hostess is never on point unless it's the cupcake with the circle cum on it. You know, that's the only
Gotcha.
chocolate. So I'm gonna
Just
say the
original
Zinger
Hostess
Dingers.
chocolate cupcake.
Yeah, because you're more of a raspberry jelly kind of guy. That's how I see
Gotcha.
you. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm with you. Chat went off. So
Yeah.
yeah.
what's the consensus out there?
I would say mostly Twinkies, but let's see. Ern says,
You
"What
got-
the fuck is that texture?"
You got
GGRE
Delane
says twink.
agreeing with you there, Vandal, which is terrifying.
Yeah. Well, we tried snacks together, you know. And also the Twinkie ones, it's like, you know, I made a joke about inclusion, but that's more of a butthole looking thing, if you ask me. Colorado says the Twinks. GGRE says the Twinks. Delane says the Zinger Dingers. Kentucky says the Twinkies. LT says the chocolate Twinkies. Jay as well. Ben says Twinks are about that inner cream too. And you know what, girl? Pop off. Let's see. Duchess says the Twinkies is my guess. Thanks, Duchess. We would have known that was your guess. V8 says, just remember, a cream pie is one filled hole, but it's not a Twinkie till you fill all three. Sometimes I'm wearing glasses and I still didn't stop myself from reading that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah, I guess.
The thought.
Connoisseur says, who wouldn't like a chocolate twink? That's fair. Jay says, those Twinkies look bomb. V8 says, why does Vandal sound like he likes trains? We already went over this. I don't
Right.
have any trains. Anthony doesn't love me
As
like that.
as Ern said,
Ern's like,
who
who
doesn't
doesn't
like
like
trains?
Yeah. And then, or yeah, who doesn't like trains? Train sets are cool, whatever.
V8's the one normie that showed up to a party full of people with autism.
Yeah. I didn't get lucky enough to have the neighbor with trains in their basement. I got lucky enough to have the neighbor with hustlers in their shed. So that's
That's
where we
true.
are.
But
Okay.
that's fine. Anyway,
So
um,
I would say Twinkies would be the chat consensus.
okay. I will tell you that both of these were actually really good. It was a great day to get both of these on the same day because they were both really good. Something about this just works. This Zinger Dinger, this style really 10 times better than the other one by far. Like I was
Yeah.
really stoked after
I
having
want
that.
to try them. I haven't seen them, but
But
I want to try them.
Chat's right. Like these little
Ah.
bubbles were delicious. I actually have been through 2 boxes of these since I started.
Oh,
Oh my god.
They're single
Unbelievable.
wrap. So when did Twinkie go from double wrap to single wrap? But you know, it's
When you
It
buy
is
them
what
in
it
the
is.
years
box,
ago. Yeah,
When you
it's,
buy 'em in
yeah,
the
and
box,
it's in
they're
the
double.
box.
right?
but
or
Vandal,
single?
think about Hostess
Single in the box.
cupcake
And, yeah.
cake and a Twinkie.
Yeah, okay. Like
That's what this
like
is.
I said, like I'm guessing like the cake part of it's gonna be the same as the cupcake.
Yeah, the cake part of it was the selling point by far.
And
Yeah, knocking
But
those
the
down
cream
like 2,
wasn't
3 at a
super
time.
chocolatey or anything fantastic. The cream, right? It wasn't.
No, it was, but it wasn't like it took away either. I mean, it was, you know, it was what it needed to be, you know. But the cake was the star of that show, and yeah, I would strongly recommend these. I almost bought another
Moisture.
box so I could eat them on the show. But yeah, they're really good.
yeah. Delane wanted to know if we're gonna review all the stuff she bought me. No. She bought me like all these shitty flavors of Peeps. If you guys want, I can go grab them, but I'm
no.
not gonna.
I want you to grab a shitty flavor. Don't tell me what it is. Just grab one.
Yeah.
Shitty flavor of what?
We could do it
Peep.
next week, I
Peep.
guess.
Yeah.
Peep.
Yeah, and Peeps. She bought me like
Oh,
8
Peeps.
things of Peeps. Like I usually
Wow.
I like Cheeps, but yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, which-
maybe she likes you. I don't know.
Gay. Anyways.
Well,
Well.
time for the rhythm of AI.
Oh yeah, let me play that bumper.
Ooh, okay.
I gotta
Are we
scroll
doing
and
good?
stuff.
Let's go.
This
What?
is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah.
There's always music if you listen hard enough.
Just groove. Doesn't have to have music.
All right, so as you guys know, I'm a fake musician, a fake magician. I make music. I don't make anything. I just type some words in the computer. We make AI songs. So we thought it'd be fun if chat wrote an AI song. So from this
We
point
thought?
on, the people that do content thought, the people that put in effort thought that we should, let you guys make a song. So from V8's last comment right here, we'll use those as lyrics, and then
That's the
we'll-
start. Yep.
yeah, and then I'm gonna copy and paste it into this AI song maker, and we're gonna make a song, and you guys can tell me the style you want. Could be country. Country is usually a good choice. It always sounds good. AI country always sounds good, no matter what it's about. And I don't understand it. You know what I mean? 'Cause like, and it's maybe it's because it's so simplistic of a type of music. You know, not to hate on Shania Twain or anything. Like no one else has said like "Let's Go Girls" like that since she's done it. But it just AI is easy for country. But we do hip hop. We could do jazz, blues, whatever the fuck you guys want. So whatever
The
you
only
write
AI
in
country
chat.
song that I like is Fence Nuts.
Fence nuts.
I forgot all about that
Fence
one.
nuts.
I'll put that in the Discord this week.
I listened to that the other day. I was like, ooh, catchy.
All right,
Um,
so we
I'm
got
I like because
V8.
it calls me a young rapscallion.
When I was a young rapscallion, let me tell you.
Like Mr. Romella.
I'm excited to see what chat has to say. I hope they create a journey for us. I hope it's more than just Pepsi Peeps. I hope it really gets down to rabbit hole.
Oh, it's gotten there. It's gotten there.
What the is that my name? I can't read. What is it?
I
I'll
don't
be
think it'd be
back.
one of our songs if it didn't have your name in it somewhere.
It's already got your name in it. It's already got a genre. At least two of them vying for a genre right now.
Oh Jesus
Well, we could have
Christ,
done the
Duchess!
blues. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, we could do rhythm and blues. Duchess's comment though is going to be the next verse. Wow,
I assume
Wow.
so.
I think that should be the chorus actually.
It's probably not the chorus. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
that would be
a
the
minor
chorus.
reference.
It's
in the
probably not
beat.
the chorus. It probably
in-
definitely definitely
the
is.
Or if it's not
Rabbit
the
hole.
chorus, it could be the bridge.
I linked Peeps with Rabbit Hole. It's all.
Hey, I don't want to know what
interrelated.
you were doing with that rabbit's hole. Like,
No,
stop.
it was Peeps and now Rabbits and then Duck season and Wabbit season and Duck season and Wabbit season.
Tell me you shit in my bathroom in techno.
Delane, I saw a piece on social media today that there's this chick, this old lady, 104 years old, drinks 3 Dr. Peppers a day, and all of her doctors said it was going to kill her, and she outlived them all.
That's called. That lady lives off of pure hate.
She was driving till she was 103.
Got to prove
Oh, fuck
something.
that. I never
have-
understood that. We always like Snorkel was in the military. There's always that one guy that wakes up. The first thing he does is crack open a Dr. fucking Pepper, and then he fucking
Yo.
drinks it. Barbecue water for breakfast. And like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not a healthy person. I'll wake up and
Tell
eat
me
a
how you
whole
really
fucking bag
feel.
of gummy worms. But who the fuck thinks like, you know what I need to start my day? Dr. Pepper with my dry fucking mouth. Like, oh yeah, that's what I want. Like the sticky barbecue water. You know.
Hey, I like GGRE's last one. Great way to
Yeah.
carry the story. Take it out into the field. Let's go. Tulips, meadows. Love it.
All right.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I had talked at one point about maybe us doing those international stack things. Like you get like from a different country every month. They just send you a box of like
Different
chips,
candy.
cookies, and yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought stuff like
Vandal
that
said
was
no.
cool. Well, I thought stuff like that was cool, but like, you're never gonna get the same good thing again. You're gonna find the one thing that you do like, and you're never gonna get it again. Like,
It'd be like that. What was that vape subscription where they only sent you all this shitty liquid that was expired?
Yeah.
That's what it would be. It'd be like all expired Polish
It was
Like,
something box.
snack
Yeah.
sausage.
no, I think it was like called mjerk.net. I'm not sure, something like that.
No, it was
I
something.
can't remember what the
box.
name. It
Sample
was
box.
really popular.
Sample box
Zample box. Thank you very
Oh, yeah.
much.
with the Z.
Yep,
Yeah.
I got turned on to that and quickly turned off from that.
They
Why
had,
why
like,
is
a
chat
man,
get
all
so
this
quiet?
sucks.
Like when we need them to talk. You guys have no problem making fun of me, V8. Why are you so fucking quiet? Like you fat fuck. You're just asking
Because they
about
know
the
not to
tweaks.
make fun of the sewer rug, okay? They backed
You
off.
just try to rile him up. I know what you're doing.
No, they're getting to a new story.
And
They-
your mother.
see,
I'm just putting.
That
I'm
usually
putting in
gets them
whatever you guys
rolling.
write. Yeah.
they're
Because
just-
Source has some of the best jabs, and now she's just like, I'm not writing nothing. V8 says that was Ample Box or Craft Vapory, and I hate that name, Craft Vapory. What the fuck is wrong
Wow.
with you?
That's a different one.
All right. Come on, guys. We need a little bit more. She said, "Shut up, Meg." Okay.
Oh, Meg.
And that made the song. And that made the song.
Shut up.
All right.
Meg.
So, what style are we doing? That's
I
gonna
thought you
be
said
it.
blues.
Are we gonna do
The
blues?
first, the
Okay.
first one was blues, then there was country, then there was techno, then there was
We've done
in the style of
country.
Primus.
Techno.
All right, so we're
Nobody
doing
knows.
blues techno. All right, let's create this.
What the fuck is blues? Techno?
We'll find
What
out.
is this
AI is
thing?
gonna figure it out. It's not our job. It's
Yeah, it's
job.
not our job to figure it out.
It's gonna sound like
Go suck the
Moby
chocolate out of
Dick.
those chocolate tweaks. Wow, you wait till I'm fucking done with the song. All right. We'll let this song load up for a second so it doesn't stop halfway through, but see what happens. So yeah. Vooping into his bathroom with the poof knife in one hand. Jay, it's too late, man. It's too late.
He already got a good poop
Yeah.
knife up in there. Your poop knife did make the song.
There's no need to.
Well, you
mention
gave him a
it.
bunch of shit, but how much time did you actually give him after that?
Like 2 minutes.
You
They
know,
lasted as long as they would in real life. Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
well,
throwing
that's
it
true.
out there.
You won't last 2 minutes writing this song.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull this up on the screen so you guys can hear it. You guys will have to hear. You guys will have to hear it through the stream.
God
So-
damn it.
Yeah. So mute yourselves, I guess. Let me pull up Chrome real quick. Boom. All right. Are you guys ready for this?
Do not try to peep Pepsi. That shit straight beat us in a bottle. I put my hand on my dick and do the rock away. Suey pooping in clients' houses in country. I'm having chocolate covered peanuts right now because it reminds me of Sewer Rug when he gets home from work. Tell me you shit in my bathroom in techno. I was walking my cat through a meadow of pink tulips. I've been cutting logs with my poop knife since I was 3. Looks like I'm going to Target in the morning. Your love is like herpes, it never leaves. Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg.
The breakdown.
Shut up, Meg.
That beat drops though.
I want to try step on ecstasy in a bathroom.
Do not try the peeps. Pepsi. That shit straight beat us in a bottle. I put my hand on my dick and do the
Do you have any
rock
Vicks
away.
Vapor Rub? I just feel like
Suey
menthol
pooping
would be
in
good
clients'
right now.
houses in country.
I already feel dehydrated.
Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. Do not try to peep Pepsi.
Okay, so that did the repeat thing.
Yeah, it did.
So yeah, I think it's a good song.
Yeah,
It needs
absolutely.
some work. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has
Go on
potential.
the Friday Fallout soundtrack season.
Yeah.
This one.
The chorus, the shut up Meg, all of that. The
Yeah,
poop
the
knife
shut up
since he
Meg
was
drop.
3.
Since he was 3.
Free.
Yeah, he goes up with three. I feel like it was missing the whole fucking blues aspect
That
of
was,
it.
yeah, there was no, yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
blues was subtle. It was
The three was my favorite part until we got to shut up, Meg.
Yeah, that drop was nice. That was
Yeah.
good. That was good.
You know, some Ferrari quad stacks. You know, that'd be a good night. So yeah,
yeah.
our Pokeballs. Oh,
Got some green transformers right here. We're good to go, man.
I think I'm gonna give that song up for Lent.
yeah. So, let's see. I'll try to do just the straight blues version now for you guys. Let me see. How do I do this? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
I'm all worn out from the techno version.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
neck is cramped. Jeez. I'm gonna need a massage after this.
I don't know how to do this. Why?
I
am
broke the
not
window
learning
again.
this?
Oh, once you break a window, you know the rules.
Why is
You
it
have to
working?
make it into a door.
I can't tell you. I can't look at a door and tell you if it's a window or not. I got that rule.
Can you tell me which way it's coming?
I can look at a car and tell you which way it's coming.
Okay.
So
I
know
bet
it's
you
Coming
can.
straight at you.
Unless it's
Uh,
reversing.
Colorado's asking what AI I use. I use the app, or it's an app on your phone, or it's a website. It's called Suno, and it's $10 a month if you want unlimited. If you do the free one, you get like two to five songs a day, I think it is. But $10 a month, and like you get credits, right? It's like 2,500 credits. I'll remake the same song 5 million times before I feel like it's good, and you'll never run out of fucking credits. Like, you know, if you pay for it. But yeah, it's fun. Cunt Source has a good idea. She says should make a song out of the Who Said It game.
Thank you, V8. Thank you.
Yeah, V said that's gonna be pissed.
He got the reference, which is what we needed.
Yeah.
It's from Night at the Roxbury, is where that came from. So which kind of
I've
fell
never
in line.
watched that.
Techno.
Not once.
Seriously? I thought you were in it.
No, I know Chris Kattan,
Chris-
and like you know,
Yeah.
It's literally a story of your life, my dude.
yeah.
Do you have something against Will Ferrell?
No, I like Will Ferrell. Just
Oh, okay.
I just like those old SNL movies. I really
Yeah,
never got
I know.
into.
They were hit or
Wayne's
miss,
World?
and maybe it's a time period piece. It could possibly
Yeah.
be that too.
Because like, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. Like, what was it? The one where he said, "You guys want to buy some cookies?" Like,
Oh yeah, but that's Corky Romano, and that
Yeah.
movie's terrible anyway. So
Oh, I
he's
love
actually the
Corky.
thing that makes that movie watchable.
yeah.
That should give you an idea. Like the rest of the actors in it are horrible.
All right, so I have the blues version for you guys. Fortunately, this one was only 1:43 long, so let me go ahead and toss it up on screen for you.
I'm
Panel,
gonna-
please mute your buttholes. And here we go.
Do not try the peeps. Pepsi, that shit straight beat is in a bottle. I
like
put
this
my
too.
hand on my dick and do the rock away. Suey pooping in clients' houses in country. I'm having chocolate covered peanuts right now because it reminds me of Sour Rug when he gets home from work. Tell me you shit in my bathroom in techno. I was walking my cat through a meadow of pink tulips. I've been cutting logs with my poop knife since I was 3. Looks like I'm going to Target in the morning. Your love is like herpes, it never leaves. Shut up, Meg. 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 Yeah. Shut up, Meg.
But yeah, so there you go. That is more country, definitely. But yeah.
Country
I know
blues.
Cut to Source does that one. Ern says AI doesn't get the blues.
No, they
Steve
don't.
O, it just sounds like every gay wannabe pop rock influencer on Instagram. Colorado says this one was better by far. And
Oh,
Ern says,
Seriously?
No, the first one. Gotta disagree with Colorado
Well,
on
it's like
principle.
I've never heard his music, but I've seen his face, that Kane Brown guy, and that's what I imagine his music is like. You know,
I don't even know
Like,
who Kane Brown is.
it's like to me, it's lip gloss music. Like,
Okay.
I
Morgan
don't mean to
Wallen?
bust on your
No,
your
sorry.
opinion's your opinion, Colorado, and you can like whatever you want, but oh, Lord, it's not my
TMA,
style.
here we come. Grand Ole Opry next week. It's not blues.
but that's definitely like that's a bar song at a bar that teaches line dancing, and the only country they play is during line dancing. Like
Oh,
that's
The
song
rest
I
of the time, it's rap.
like. Yeah, Lil Jon to the window,
No.
to the wall.
Then it's a hard pivot while they're doing the square dance tutorial.
Yeah. And then in the downtime, they play the country music by Kid Rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. Chat, you guys made a good couple of good songs.
No,
you know?
no.
I don't get high pitched from
CMA
lying.
Awards, here we come. Thank you for that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll put these on Discord for you guys. You guys can do whatever you want. And I don't know if you guys know this. I know I say it's downloadable. Some of you guys aren't too savvy with technology, so I figured I'd share with you guys. On the Discord where the AI songs are posted for each thing, you can save and download those to your phone or your computer, and then put them in your iTunes, Apple, whatever, fucking, you know, Spotify's and stuff. And you guys can have them. Not that you guys want them, but if you wanted them, you could have them. That's what those songs are for. So yeah. But yeah, so
Sandals
we'll do
a
it
giving
again.
man.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've spent a lot of time putting this whole computer space together just to talk to you guys for 2 hours a week, and I was like, you know, maybe I should do something else.
Yeah, yeah.
Not trying to brag or boast, but I'm very proud of like the setup I've got here, and I'm like, I might as well start using it. You know what I mean? I don't just need to hear sewer rug and surround sound.
Guntosaurus, I play them on my Winamp.
Only if you have the cool visualizers. That's the only one.
Oh, I miss those. Oh, fuck.
GGR, he says, if you make money, we want 17%. I'll give you a quarter inch of foreskin. That's the best I could do, buddy.
He's
Quarter
picking
inch.
that right out of the teeth of his zipper, so
Yeah.
it'll be fresh.
So yeah, that'll come back around, and you know why? Because it's so fucking easy of a segment for me to do. So
It's fun though. That actually went
Yeah.
really well. I didn't know how that was going to go, and that was fun.
yeah, I was like, okay, how do we make it play?
I
Unfortunately,
mean, it was
they
fun
couldn't
because
see
it was
us.
all at Sewer's expense, but you know, still, it was fun.
Never. I have paperwork to do.
Are you want to give away some dong?
Yeah, let's dong it up.
We're
Sure.
gonna give away sewer rugs dong
I have
first,
paperwork
right?
to do first. Well, it's a quick sale.
Dong
hold on.
party. We party with you dong.
Everyone here, let me know you're here.
Everyone here, let me know you're here.
If you're active in chat, be active in chat. Is that what you're asking, sewer rug?
I like that. If you're chat active, be active chat activers.
I mean, you could just scroll up.
All
I'm
right,
sorry?
the bubber is down for you, Anthony. And Cut-Source, no, not picking it out of my teeth, but I can reach it from here. Anyways,
That was
what's
weird.
this dong game thing, Anthony? For anyone that doesn't know.
So we're gonna play a little dong party this evening, but we're gonna give away some massive amounts of dong. We're gonna do this in 2 parts. So normally I do like 6 of these categories all on one screen, and we spend 2 hours trying to wade our way through. Tonight I thought we'll have a suey break in the middle here. So we're gonna give away some super dong this evening. Those of you that don't know, all the super dongs gonna be tallied together. Whoever has the biggest dong by the end of tonight is gonna win an electric scooter, which should shrink all of the dong that you have down to 0. So that's what we're going to do this evening. We're going to let the panelists kind of guide us through this just because I think it's more fun that way. But chat members, please answer these questions because everybody that gets it right gets the amount of dong that's on the screen here. So for the first dong party of this evening, round 1, we're going to do a little more heads because my buddy Sewer Rug came up with this great game called More Heads. And I thought 420 show would be great. I can put some stoners on here and we'll do it that way. The second segment here is Name That Movie. This has basically two ways you can win. One, you can actually tell me what the name of the movie is. But number two, usually the person that comes up with the most funny fake name for what I'm going to show you usually gets some points as well. So keep that in mind. And last and certainly not least on the first round here is a little Pornhub or YouTube, because you know what? My buddy Snorkel, he loves that Pornhub or YouTube. So I thought we would include everybody and play some of our classic games for some major super dong. So panel members, Rochambeau, who's going first?
Oh no, look at that. Vandal won.
I say Snorkel.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Snorkel.
look at that. Vandal won.
Yeah, no.
2-1, bud.
You're still on the bottom screen, Snorkel. You have to listen.
What?
All right,
can't-
Snorkel,
I
pick a
can't hear you.
pick a category and an amount of dong that you'd like to play.
I
for.
would like to play Pornhub or YouTube for 300 dong.
Good for
you-
you, man.
You knew
Go
that was
for it.
gonna happen.
Way to go.
Like, was there a question
What's up,
as
Mike
to which
D?
one I was picking?
I
Like,
make sure I'm fully out of the way of this because I don't want to block anything that you guys might see in these segments here. So here is Pornhub or YouTube. I'm sure that they know how to play this. Just let us know.
I mean,
it's
if anybody
a
doesn't,
thumbnail from Pornhub or some thumbnail from YouTube that I screenshotted.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
never before have you made me want to break my streak of always voting Pornhub.
Your
Then
face
you
almost
have.
ended up on this, by the way.
Yeah, no, I,
As a last minute, I was like,
I can
I
tell.
really want to do that, but then that negates the game. So got to be
Oh.
pure.
Oh, that's my like the first cousin.
The shoes are a dead giveaway. That's all I'm going to say. Shoes are a dead giveaway.
So
All I
obviously we'll let
know is
Snorkel answer
I
first,
was-
but
more
Yeah.
going with the package, but you know, sure, the shoes.
I don't want the FedEx person to deliver that package.
that's a man, baby.
That is a man.
It's ma'am.
No, it is not. So I'm contractually obligated to give my answer of Pornhub, but I really hope that everybody so far in chat is very correct.
GGRE. YouTube, her channel's all about cats.
Yeah.
Jay says
different
she
names.
wouldn't
Fuck
make
it. Next slide, you porn.
Jay says she wouldn't make it in the porn industry. My friend,
Yes, you
have you been to
Yeah.
Southern Nevada?
have you seen the ads popping up?
Anomaly says she.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, I
boy.
don't think it's fair that Snorkel got to do Pornhub or YouTube and Moreheads on the same one.
I mean, it is double dipping. Maybe he's gonna use this slide for more heads, like in number
Later
like, for
on.
300. Yeah.
I just keep imagining a fucking.
There's more
uh,
heads there than whoever it was expecting. I guarantee.
This is
you.
a pineapple-
She
this
got
is a
the
pineapple-
Kung Fu
yeah.
grip. She definitely got the kung fu grip.
This is a pineapple with a fucking man bun. That's all I know. Like,
There's rules to this thing.
So I don't know if
I
the other
mean,
panelists want to guess or not, but
Definitely
chat looks
sucking
like they're
the
all
chrome
in.
off of a trailer hitch. So I'm just saying. 20
I'm
bucks is
gonna
20 bucks.
say Pornhub because of the cocaine mirror on the fucking nightstand. That's not a long mirror.
No,
No
it
one
is
puts
not.
a short mirror next to their bed like that.
right
It's not
next to the
hanging, that's for
headboard.
sure.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not hanging. It's not attached to that wall.
Yeah.
What do you think, Suey? Or Mr.
Wow.
Henning, whoever that is there.
Wow. Yeah. Vimeo, however you say it. Yeah, it's probably on there. That's all I got. I don't
That's
know
up.
the rules.
What?
All right. Well, I guess we can, on the chat ones, we can just shout out who actually wins so we don't have to embarrass the ones that are losers. But this one here. Most of
Thank
are
you,
obviously
chat.
YouTube.
Thank you very much, chat. That would
Get
be
Sewer
everybody.
Rug some names for some 300 dong.
Ready when you're not.
A V8, a Delane, a Jacob, Colorado, Anomaly, Ben,
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Cunt, Stevo,
Anomaly. Bum, bum.
LT, GGRE, That's it.
Okay, Vandal, rock and roll.
We have no Ern or Stevo or Mike D putting in their votes in chat. They all fell
Tisk,
asleep.
tisk, tisk.
Tisk tisk.
Uh,
Ern, shit, you too.
All right, I'll allow it.
yeah, but I bet you she makes a bitch and beans and ravioli,
Rice,
whatever it's called.
beans and rice burrito.
I'll take they them, but that's as far as I'll go with that.
I'll
Show me
go
them
for
things.
200 dong of name that movie.
Ooh, 200 dong and name
Yeah, I'm gonna ruin
that
it.
movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one's so fucking easy. It has a smiley face, and this is that 70s show movie because they used to do the cutscenes with the smiley face.
Are you kidding me? That's Scary Movie, dude.
Same thing.
John Krasinski in Scary Movie.
John
The
Krasinski.
first person's
It's
in
Anna
Scary Movie.
Ferris. It's Scary Movie. Yeah, no.
She's
Everybody
in
knows
other
what
stuff
movies.
too.
No, she was. This is a scary movie.
She's that
This
one
isn't
that she's
scary.
like, oh, it's like, you know, the pie.
Oh
in
no, this is
band
Mr.
camp.
Deeds. This is Mr. Deeds.
Band camp. You know, one time in band camp.
Nah,
That's
I'm sticking with my
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Scary movie.
You're talking about the Central Park 7 or whatever.
yeah.
I thought that was 6 Degrees of Separation.
Why is chat not guessing?
We're
Chat
going
got
real
scared.
fast.
Also, chat is just getting over the fact
Yeah,
that they
you guys
all
stop
won
looking at the
300.
screen so chat stops getting nervous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
guys.
chat.
Sorry.
Sorry. We gotta
And
get
then-
those glasses they
Anthony!
give for gorilla
Here,
exhibits.
I'll put them on upside down so then look. See, I can't see. Whoa, this actually
Hey,
that's kind of
there's
cool.
nothing to be afraid of. All right,
Well,
chat.
We'll all
Daniel could give
exclude
himself a
Sewer
headache.
Rug now.
We're just looking for some
Sewer Rug,
answers.
find your glasses. Come on,
Yeah,
put
I
them on.
don't have any. I would never wear them. I don't know. I'm looking.
Find some sunglasses. I know you got a pair of Oakleys.
Emoji movie VHS.
Emoji movie.
You just look like you mix liquids on YouTube now, Sewer Rug.
How's this, Snorkel? Pretty believable, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I wonder if I would believe the voice if you turned your screen off.
I had a vendor come in this week with a monocle.
You do, Shay. A monocle.
I didn't
It-
really
the worst-
realize what it was because it just looked like a necklace around his neck until I gave him something and he put it in like Mr. Peanut. And I was like,
Did you ask him how much the hotel on Boardwalk is?
To
this
be
guy apparently
fair,
had a little bit more hair than him.
with the name of like where you work, this guy probably like saw that on like Google or Yelp or whatever. He's like, this is the fucking time for me to wear this.
It is
Like,
now.
imagine like going to the Walmart and putting that on. You're gonna get clowned instantly. You know what I mean? But when you think of like a steampunk fucking weed shop, you're like, you know what?
I can't believe I held my composure and didn't laugh like right at the
I would have on a post-it note just wrote "go" and put it like near the transaction coordinator thing, and be like, no, do not
Not
pass
pass
that.
go.
Sorry, sir, not in here.
All right, we got a bunch of right answers in the chatteroony.
You mean wrong
Um,
answers. Nobody said scary movie.
Nobody did say scary movie except for you, and that's
I
because
didn't
it's
know
a
that
movie.
this was a movie with John Krasinski.
I don't even know who
Yes.
John Krasinski
She's a
is.
baker.
He's
Oh,
You don't know
give me
Jim?
famous.
Snork, you want to
From
give me
The
some
Office.
names?
He's
Oh Jesus! I have to do the names
You're
again.
good at it. You're good at giving me names.
You are actually pretty good at
We got an Urn.
Sure, we do.
porn.
We got a Ben.
Wait, this was 200.
We got an it was 200 for Urn. We got a Ben.
Oh wow, they're cast.
And we got a Colorado,
Yeah, we do.
and we got a Kentucky,
Winner.
and we got an Anomaly,
Anomaly.
and we got a J Cup,
Jacob.
and we got a GGRE,
GGR.
and we got a Delane.
DeLorean. Okay.
I'm tempted to give 50 to Cuntosaurus for my happy vag. So,
That's appropriate.
That's your prerogative.
and that, oh wait, and the Stevo coming in at the end, changing his Pornhub answer. He went back to live instead of being behind by 5 minutes.
Okay.
And V8 is changing his answer. Are we accepting V8's changed answer?
Of course.
Okay, we're accepting V8's changed answer. And then LT is also changing their answer. Since we accepted V8's change, we have to honor LT's change, even though it's lieutenant, and fuck all of them.
Does anyone else want some dong?
So I want 5 points because I said that 70s show, but Danny Masterson's in this. So, you know, I beat the allegations, but he didn't.
It's true.
You
And
need a lot
Steve-O.
of things.
Steve-O, we want to shout out your stream if that is in you that's doing
Yeah,
that.
Steve-O, I need to talk to you
Yeah,
for
I
a
did
second.
not know
bud.
that you
Take a
actually
seat.
had a
Yeah.
stream.
Randall
I
does
feel
this
bad.
YouTube for a long time, and
About
you don't
not
tell
watching.
him about wicking
wanna
it and
watch.
kicking it.
Also,
You have
Steve-O,
a show that you don't tell us about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't. let
You've been
us
hiding it
know?
under your bed this whole time? You don't feel comfortable enough to trust us that this is
You
something
stream?
you do?
He's got a
Steve-O, if
cool ass
it's-
logo
Did you
for
go-
his company, like all this stuff. Like I had no idea.
Wow.
I feel like yeah,
Steve-O,
it's like
if you
somebody.
hate us that much, just don't say anything in chat.
I'm not mad. I'm
Damn it,
just
V8
disappointed.
hates us.
Steve-O, they have to find out secondhand that you got your own YouTube.
Oh,
that we're
Steve-O
not
hates us too.
throwing on there.
So, Surug, if you pick more heads for 100, we'll have tic tac toe.
I want to get, a full.
In honor of V8, you should not pick more heads. 100.
I'm trying to get a blackjack here. Wait, what do you mean?
The cats game that he forced by picking the wrong square
Oh, that's
when we played
inappropriate.
tic tac toe. Yeah.
I really do
pick
enjoy
whatever you
Moorheads. I really do.
What do you want to do?
I want to wait for Moorheads because I really
Okay.
enjoy it. Let's name that movie for 100 dong.
Name
Wow.
that movie for
how
100
dare you.
dong. This one might be more difficult than the 200 one, actually,
That's
because
what
you
I
guys
was
got
aiming
that pretty
for.
quick.
Ern putting in chat the link.
Yep, just subbed.
There it is. Underage Money Smoke.
High School Wet Dream.
No, it's called Underage Money Smoke. I've seen this.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It's not my fault. It was cold outside.
It's one of those, Showtime movies. Where you're like, well, they made it.
I don't even know if it's that good.
Might even be on Stars.
It's a Tubi movie.
5 years. It's a Tubi movie.
I'm
To
sure
be
there's some
original.
tubes in it.
Do I
It's
have
not the
to-
one where they had to drink from the boot.
No, it can't
Beer
be.
Fest?
Like beer,
Beer
yeah, I was
Fest,
gonna
yeah.
say.
This one has Mila Kunis, top right, obviously.
You need glasses. Um,
So I'm gonna say that 70s show movie. I'm trying to get
He's
5
in-
points too,
He's in
man.
280K.
Obviously, this is a non-vaping PSA, and this makes vaping look so much cooler.
this is what they'd rather you do than vape.
It's like if you vape, all these girls are gonna come at you, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm a virgin." It's like, yeah, we know you vape. No.
My
Can you throw
incel
money at
status.
you?
No, don't do it to me.
I'm hoping the chat.
Ern
has
says he
some
knows this,
idea.
but he's not telling us what it is. Steve-O said Anthony mentioned it before, and Suruk has even been there. You didn't notice us there. You could have told us.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna try and make
fine.
it if I can.
You got your
It's
other
like
friends?
right? Like when my work comes to an end, so it's
I'm always working.
gonna be
but
difficult, but I'm gonna try.
I make it while I'm driving. I watch it.
What's the
and I
name of the
comment
show
in the
again? Because
chat.
I butchered it bad in the pre.
It's Wicking It and Kicking It,
Okay,
starring
there we go.
Steve-O from JMW.
No, I thought he froze. I was so happy for a second.
I was too. I
What? No,
I
I'm
didn't
not
want to break
frozen.
the.
I'm
didn't
doing
wanna
the
break the
show.
illusion.
We're live.
So,
Hey,
Mr. Henning, would you
yes.
say that the name of this movie is on the tip of your tongue?
Tip tongue. Oh, roof of the mouth. Back throat. Lost it.
All 9,000 taste buds. Roll them around. Roll them
Well,
around.
I'll-
There's
Okay.
quite a few correct answers in chat, and the name of this movie is Kid Cannabis.
Kid Kennedy.
Shout out the winners and hand out some
100
stuff.
Dong going to Colorado.
All right. Wait, my pen was closed. Okay.
Okay,
Going
then
on.
skip Colorado and go to J Cup.
All right, skipping. Going to Jacob.
Then Anomaly.
I'm anomaly.
Then 25 points to Delane for Vooping in Vegas.
25 for DeLorean.
And then
Nice.
GGRE.
Okay.
Wintucky with Kid Cannabis, but I might change my mind. But he didn't change his mind, so Wintucky gets a point. V8, LT, Earn is yeah. Oh yeah, he knows it, but he wasn't gonna tell us. Gotcha. We got a Duchess, a Ben, and a Stevo. Also, Stevo dropping in his own plug for his channel, which we asked
Steve
him to
show's
do.
called Wicked,
Took him
Wicked,
long
Wicked,
enough.
and Kicking.
And I'm taking away DeLorean's points because 25 booping's not real. So, anyways, what do we got next? Who's
We
I
have
can
a
prove it right
snorkel,
now.
or yeah, snorkel.
Well, then contractually obligated to go for more heads for 300.
More heads for 300.
what the fuck? Saving that for the end.
No. Oh,
Oh,
dear Jesus.
Oh, come on. We have to consider Clark Kent. Okay,
Nah,
not
nah,
not-
that's
I don't like this
Kane.
guy, whoever he
That's,
is.
that look on your
that's
face.
Henry
was
Cavill.
trifling.
That's
Henry
Henry
Cavill.
Cavill right there.
That's
Yeah.
what I was aiming
Sorug
for.
and I were on the same wavelength. Yeah,
Yep.
no, boom.
Yep.
Henry Cavill. Next
Yep.
slide.
I don't,
Delane
I
says
don't know if I
Kane.
like this guy or not. Like
It's too easy. It's Henry.
made it
There
Cavill.
are
through the
times
bush
where
walk.
it's funny,
Yeah.
but other times it's irritating. So I don't know.
What? Sorry, what?
Who,
I think
where?
I
Sorry?
think he thinks it's somebody else. I
Oh.
think Anthony's confused.
Oh, we made it.
I
out of
like-
this one.
I like how he's
We
got
got
the
the
Roger
idea.
Klotz from the cartoon Doug hair, though. It's like
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
Makes sense.
Spider-Man Toby Kid.
Toby Keith. Toby Keith sang a different song than Spider-Man. I'll tell you that.
Jay
Toby
says
Keith
it's
did not sing
Snorkel.
Spider-Man. Ah, yeah. Well, we got the same hairline, so yeah.
and the same like skin color right now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
I didn't know you were in a lizard tank snorkel.
I went outside today. It was sunny.
It's snowing.
79 degrees outside. It sucks.
It's snowing.
Bit
right
saying
now.
Michael
Fuck you.
Sarah. Delaney wants to know if Snorkel can take away points. I don't know.
I didn't take away the points. Surug took away your points. I gave
Sora takes away
points.
points. I don't know. I don't know what's
Right.
going on.
I write them down.
Delane says Justin Bartha.
What
DGRE
the
says
fuck?
Elijah Woods. I
Steve
think it's just I think it's
Carell?
just one Wood, right? Steve Carell says VA. That's definitely not Steve Carell.
It's actually multiple woods.
Colorado says Tom Dutch, Tom
I-
Holland.
Over the
I
bushes.
think the caps from Delane was disagreeing with Surug and
Spider-Man's
myself.
becoming
I
a
don't know
popular
why
vote.
she's.
Just depends on what
disagreeing
actor we
so
choose
much.
for it.
Yeah. Wait, Michael Sarah wasn't Spider-Man.
I mean,
Nope,
he
you're
could have
right.
been.
Could you
Spider-Man
imagine?
4, fucking Michael Cera. Yes, dude, I'd watch the shit out of
Hey, Mary Jane.
that.
That's my Michael Sarah impression.
That's
It was
pretty good.
spot fucking on.
Oh,
I knew who it was.
And Kentucky's agreeing with GGRE with Elijah Wood. I think this is the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
Oh, bold choice.
Yes.
You're wrong, but bold
Yeah.
choice.
Delane says the caps were about Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I know. That's who's in the picture. I don't know why you're so angry.
I
My
think
God.
it's the Canadian actor Ryan Reynolds.
Why are you changing it? We
Deadpool
had a thing.
himself.
You
V8
bastard.
says sewer rug before he went bald. I think he was
I
born
actually
that
don't
way.
think there's a correct answer in the chat yet.
I don't think so either.
There is not.
And the worst part is I could tell that I don't like this guy and I don't even know who it is.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's the haircut. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
haircut.
And like I get it, like, you know, but you've got money. Why are you so bushy, man? And then just glue down the top?
And why did he go through so much effort not to have a part?
All of these questions tonight, just so you guys know, are themed towards 420. Like they're all
got a
that
Doug
way.
Benson.
So
Oh, is this Eric from
Oh,
that
we
70s
got a
show?
Doug Benson in the chat. That's funny.
Yeah, Delane says Doug Benson.
nice job.
I still don't
Alright.
remember who this is, but why is his face so like,
Super
it's-
high me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't watch Hispanic movies. Oh, Jaime, not Jaime.
Also, that was a hentai,
Correct.
not a Hispanic movie.
Okay, so who am I giving points to?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Absolutely no one.
I guess
Why not
no one.
Delane?
Huh?
Because Surug just keeps taking away points from her.
I took away the fake Voop points because Vooping's not real.
Right. Vooping is
V8
real.
says Brian Cranston. And
Nice.
Kentucky says nerd. Because Source says, "Why is I so tiny?" Yeah, man, he looked like one of those those memes where like you did the real tiny face. Like
Yeah. That's what he looks like. I think his eyes are squinting for a reason, but yeah. Anyway.
you're in trouble, sewer. She used the hard R on you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no
It wasn't even
hard R's
Sue
before.
Wah.
What? What are we talking about? What
You
happened?
know that's going in a who the fuck said that? Give me back my dong, sewer. Should be a comma.
I have no
Right.
punctuation. What a
I
gift.
don't think you want a dong sewer.
I don't know. So yeah, sure. We'll give him back. Here we go.
Daniel, where do you want to go?
Left-handed. This is my right hand. I'm
Let's
really sloppy.
do dong for 200. Dong for 200. No.
Okay, great.
Pornhub or
one,
YouTube
one
for
of the
200
200s.
dong.
Thank
400
you,
or
thank you,
YouTube for
thank you.
200. All right.
Whatever. 200. Here we go.
just something 200, please. Please.
Get a 200 out there, will you?
Oh, I'm gonna touch it.
Pornhub.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately,
You
this
know
is
it is.
definitely gonna be YouTube because it has an emoji on it.
That's Pornhub.
No,
The-
it's YouTube. It's Stoner Girls. It's not a compilation. It's a compilation.
Have you seen? They're like doing physics lectures
Become
on
more and more
Pornhub now.
sure of yourself.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Emoticon.
wrong
He's
all the
digging
way.
that
I'm wrong
grave.
all the time.
There's
Source says I just
emoticon.
watched Vandal's Brain Buffer, and it's because like this picture has been used so freaking much on
Also,
stuff.
those eyelashes do not match that polo whatsoever.
A thumbnail's a thumbnail. Okay.
The
As long as it's
eyelashes.
believable.
Oh my god. Jay, mom, you
Oh,
touched my
he's
dong
touching my
again.
dong.
No, I'm not. I didn't touch anyone's.
Yes, you did. You touched all 25 of Delane's dong.
No, those are fake dong, anyways, dude.
Now you're
I just
calling it
thought of a
fake?
name for a dong segment,
Wow.
and now I just have to figure out a game around it. We just call it Ding Ding Dong, and then that would be whatever it is. I don't know what
All
that's
the
for,
wrong
but
answers for every game.
Oh, ding dong ditch all my customers.
It would just be
moving
me on
forward.
repeat for 35 minutes. Colorado says porn. He's the only one I think so far. Oh wait, LT also says porn. Yeah, it's definitely got to be a YouTube. It's got the emoji. You know what I mean? And like, I get it. Like that picture, you know, and all that stuff. It looks like a wiener, but
Big
that's as close as you're
clouds.
probably gonna get on this one.
fair enough. I mean, you have your reasons, and your reasons are 100% correct. It's
Yeah. Yeah. I just noticed too, like my mustache is growing a mustache. Like my
Where's my
mustache.
butt?
tips have
We got a
goatees.
Ben.
I got a
200.
book.
We got a Ben. Then we got a Delane.
Wait, this is 200?
Yes,
Yep.
it's for 200. Then we got a Cuntosaurus
We got a Ben, then a Cuntosaurus.
and a
Delane says, "You know what, Sewer? I was in Thailand, so I know a fake dong from a real
we
dong.
got a
and you stole
Wintucky.
my real dong."
We got a Jacob. We got
Wait.
an anomaly.
I went cunt, win, J.
Jesus Christ, Ben. Delane.
No, I got Ben Delane.
Cuntosaurus.
Cunt.
LT. Oh wait, no, skip LT. Wintucky.
Yep.
Jacob.
Yep.
Anomaly.
There we go.
V8
Wow.
and Duchess. And then Stevo right at the end.
Well, yeah. Let's do that.
And I'm not here to judge anyone's sayings, but like Stoner Girl compilations, and people are watching this.
I
Have you
mean,
not
Just
seen
because
it?
it exists doesn't mean
Have-
people are watching.
That's fair. I mean, I've seen this show. Like
exactly.
you know, but like, just go on Instagram. They show a lot more.
It's getting more and more all the time on there too.
Yeah.
It's like, good God.
I think
they
here's
try
the
to hide
thing.
this shit anymore.
Ever since like Zuckerberg kissed the ring, at the inauguration, all that stuff, I can say a lot of stuff on Instagram I couldn't say before. Like, and I'm not complaining about it. I'm not complaining about it.
Sewer Rug, you got some categories and some dong left to try for. So what do you think?
Pornhub.
Remember, YouTube have got 100 dong left on that one.
Yeah, let's
Go
one
with
it up.
that? All right.
You dirty, dirty rat.
Yeah,
Fucking snorkel.
Who
Fucking
killed
snorkel.
my brother?
Guess what?
Earn. Yeah, no one watches those.
All right, last Pornhub or YouTube before the giveaway.
Oh,
Oh,
I wish I got this one.
well. Look at
I
the
chose
Reaper
this picture
Madness.
for the side boob just for you, man.
Not even a vape
That's
show.
my side boob.
That's not vaping.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They can't say vape compilation on this one. Could be anything.
There's a
No,
very
it could be
easy
one
way
of
to
two
answer
things.
this one.
Yeah.
Could be a true one. Who knows?
I mean, so far chat knows more than you.
Cuntosaurus, I know
so-
that couch. Like personally.
yeah.
It's a tired couch. That's why it's wrinkly. It's not sweat. It's just exhausted.
It is exhausted. It's been through a lot of asses.
I like how
Excuse me?
Jay just gentrified Pornhub by calling it Pornhubby.
Yeah, it makes me not want to watch it now.
Yeah. Go visit your porn hubby.
So the
Keep it
the
Chevy.
really easy way to tell, like and
Yeah.
you ask for my opinion, but I'm gonna give it to you, is that she's smoking out of a bong.
What do you
Is
mean?
that what
You
that
can't
is?
you can't post marijuana content like this on YouTube.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No,
That's
Maybe
not a
you
bong.
do.
That's a reverse dehumidifier. It's used for people with that
Dry lung.
this fibrosis thing going on with their lungs.
Hey,
It's not
Wait
a
a
bong.
second. Wait a second. Cunt says I know that couch. V8 says I know that couch. Have you guys done a glory hole and never known, and you guys met each other?
You do know glory holes are done with walls, not couches.
How big
right?
was her wiener, V8?
Don't answer that.
At
Don't answer that,
least 8
V8.
inches.
Don't answer that, V8. There's no need.
You guys,
Come
I'm not supposed to be right. Come on.
You
Yeah,
know why
Jacob, it's
wieners
a
aren't-
water pipe. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jacob.
You know why
See?
wieners aren't 12 inches long?
Why?
Because then they'd be a foot.
But
That's good.
okay, well, last episode we're ever having. Bye, guys.
What?
Cunt says
Fine.
I have an innie.
I
Thank you.
uh,
All right. So where are we going with this? Everyone in chat's answered, I believe.
It's Sir Rug's guess, and he's
Oh,
quiet.
and
so-
he
Oh,
still has
yeah.
it. Yeah.
So
Sorry,
I,
let me,
I can
uh,
show whenever you guys want. Like,
no.
Just skip Sewer Rug since he
yeah,
stole my
let's
last one.
pass. No, let's.
Just
I'm gonna
skip.
say that's YouTube. Nice try.
okay, and you'd be correct.
Damn it! I tried to throw everyone off, and then when
I
Tucky
know.
comes at me, and so does Ern. Ern's like, "Yeah, I know. I watched the Stoner Girl compilations."
Give me some names.
There are no names to give because everybody was hoping to see more of that side boob. Wait, nope. When Tucky gets points. When
That was
Tucky, the
100.
only one with the YouTubeage.
100. Well, way to go, Kentucky. That was awesome.
Also, he's upvoting Anthony's dad joke for the win.
Really sunk it in there.
J Cup spaghetti. I like that. It's a water pipe. That reminds me of the old days of going to head shops when you couldn't
Yo.
say anything about weed.
A
when you're in there.
tobacco water pipe.
Yeah.
They'd kick
For
you out.
sure.
They'd kick you out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need a bong. No, you don't. You need a tobacco water pipe.
So what do we have left? A couple of more heads?
And one more in the name that movie.
That's
Why don't you pick
correct.
the name of that
Nice
movie,
job.
Snorkel?
So
We
I'm
saved the
gonna
more
take,
heads for you too.
200 in the Moreheads category.
Okey-dokey. We could do that.
Arnie in the chat says that's not a bong. That's a pump for stunted tongue disease.
Oh, see? He's got the name.
This is Michael Jackson.
No,
Chocolate
no,
Twinkie.
no.
Yep. Oh, that's my guess.
Oh my god.
That's Michael Jackson.
You know the guy that always plays the bad
Next
guy,
slide.
but he's just not that popular. And it's like, oh, he's got the one eye thing, you know, but he's like, he's in there and he's like, I'm trying to, and it's like, it's not working.
Uncle Ruckus.
It's that guy. Nope, not Uncle Ruckus. This
No
is
relation.
a different guy.
I really wanted to be the dude from The Fringe or be Lance Reddick, but it's
LT
not. It's
says
Michael
Al
Jackson.
Roker.
So it's not.
That's
After.
after the
This is the
stomach,
after
stomach
picture, yes.
stapling. Yep.
You see the glasses.
Yeah.
Be
Al
anybody.
Roker looks
Ern
fat
says
and
peop-
happy. Now he looks skinny and miserable.
He looks
Yeah.
so sad. It is
There's
not.
one movie where he plays a cop.
It's
and
like
he's got
his
the
skin is
toothpick.
wearing him. You know, it's not
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
way around.
And
That
here's
guy
my
used
thing.
to love life, and now he's just.
If you have to do it for health reasons, sure, like, you know, go lose some weight or whatever. But like doing the whole, like, you know, I'm a hot dog, the last hot dog on the fucking roller at 7-Eleven, like it's just not the look. Some people just they look better bigger, and like it's not my
That
place
tells
to
me,
tell you
Vandal,
to
that
be
you've
fat.
taken the last hot dog off the roller, though.
Oh, but those are the best
We
ones
all
because they have the
have.
crunchiest skin.
Hells
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Not-
Like,
You don't even need a bun for those. They're
No.
they're like the medium ground between.
I like the
a
hot dogs where you
and-
bite into it and it snaps when you
Yeah,
bite
like a
through
Slim
it.
Jim.
You don't
Yeah.
even get all the way through it, and it just like it continues to rip. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And you don't have that weird hot dog squirt. It's totally dry.
no, I like a little bit of squirt. You know,
Yeah, well, you know, hey.
Don't we all?
Steph Curry? No, what the hell with Tucky?
I like Stephen Curry.
Oh.
Stephon Curry.
However you say.
Or however you say that basketball
However
guy's
it is.
name.
Phonetically is okay by us. There, Wintucky.
Arnie
we're
says
all right.
Samuel Jackson. That's a new one in there. A lot of Dave Chappelle's. That's what I thought at first too, but then I figured that's probably too easy.
Leighton Bigsby.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of people voting for
Ill
Dave
prostitute.
Chappelle. I already gave my answer, so
So it's Dave Chappelle.
there we go. Well
All right,
done.
Ben is on 200.
Are you ready?
Is it two-
200. More
We've
heads
got
than
a
200.
Contosaurus,
Yeah, we do.
Delane, Jacob,
Jacob,
Colorado,
Colo,
Anomaly,
Mana.
Earn, GGRE, V8,
Good.
Wintucky,
Win.
Duchess,
Okay.
Ben,
Ben.
Stevo,
Steve.
and an extra 1 point to earn for remembering Homie D Clown. Don't play that.
Probably don't play that.
Homie,
you get
don't
LT?
play that. I did get LT.
Wait, was it that?
Did you get LT?
Jamie
Super Rock?
Fox?
Homie say whack.
Homie the Clown?
Yeah.
Wayne's.
No. That was not Jamie.
In living color.
It's okay.
Wayne's.
I mean, I know they all look alike to you, but that's okay.
Oh, Vandal not a fan of In Living Color, was he?
Fire marshal.
Hey,
bro.
Jim Carrey was great.
Oh,
I could tuck the lip.
That's like saying Eminem's the best rapper. ever.
The last show,
One
I am
white
a.
guy on the gas.
Hey, at the last show, the guy
No
said
Caitlin
I'm an
Clark, I
F
gotta
and
tell ya.
N word, so I am a part of the community and the culture.
Gotcha.
Why don't you pick a name that movie then? Because that's all that's left.
Yeah.
No,
What do we have
pick
left?
the Moorheads. We have a
No,
100
name that
in
movie.
Four
Moorheads.
heads for 100 and name that movie for 300.
All right,
Yeah,
let me
since-
screw this one up. Name that movie for 300.
Why would you do
Name
that?
movie for 300.
He took my last Pornhub, and you're gonna let him keep his last Moorhead.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Fried green taters.
That's Tremors.
It's a fairly stocked cast for a movie that probably no one knows except for me.
Well,
Hank
I
Azaria,
I know that that's
On
Billy
Ryan
Lithgow.
Bob
Felipe,
Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton,
John Lithgow.
John Lithgow, thank you very much. And that other chick, she's been in stuff.
She's
I'm
been in-
pretty sure I know what movie this is, but it's Tremors.
I think she's.
Look,
in-
VA, I am not what you just said.
I think it's did they remove the bacon?
No, it's just Bacon's not pictured here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
I need
it's
to
the
address
remake.
V8 real quick. I listen
Yeah.
to Little John, okay? Obviously,
He's also a fan of Carrot Top, so
you know,
yeah.
the song that he did with Maroon 5.
I own the Hootie and the Blowfish CD.
yeah.
I like Wayne Brady. I mean,
I saw a Dave Chappelle episode once.
Yeah. My favorite show is Key and Peele.
My favorite episode is the racist zombies.
GGRE says Billy does Dallas again too.
that's getting 5.
First one was pretty good.
Anthony's getting 2.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My first instinct was to shout out Armageddon.
Oh, no. I wanted to say Tin Cups, so you know.
You ain't got no legs, Billy Bob.
No, I didn't say Forrest Gump.
I know.
Close enough.
Billy Bob's in Armageddon as well. Thank you. Fuck off. Could be it high.
So it's pretty consensual in chat. It looks
Yeah,
like.
it looks
but
like
what's-
everybody uses their Googles really well.
Great
Yeah.
phrasing.
And Homegrown is the name of this movie
For 300.
for 300.
We've got
I
a
wonder if anybody's
Ben.
actually ever seen this but me.
Ben right off the bat. We've got an Urn.
Is the guy on the left when you're looking at him,
We got
Billy
a
Bob?
Steve-O.
Is that the guy from the Venom
We
movies?
got a
I can't remember his name
Wintucky.
right now.
From the
We
what
got
movie?
a GGRE.
Not the guy, not the girl.
We got a
obviously, but the
Jacob.
guy on the side of Billy Bob. Is that the new
We got a
Venom guy?
Colorado.
I can't remember.
We
his
got a
name.
V8.
I can't hear you.
We got an Anomaly. We got an LT. And finally, we've got a Duchess.
Is that the guy that plays the new Venom guy on the side of Billy Bob?
No. No.
No.
No, that's not Tom
No.
Hardy.
Oh, okay. It looks like Tom Hardy. Delane says
a
that's
little
Brian
bit.
Felipe. Felipe.
Fran Felipe was in Cruel Intentions, which is his movie. Hank Azaria is in everything. He does voices for The Simpsons. He's been all over. He's in my favorite version of Godzilla with Matthew Broderick.
He's in
That's the
Birdcage.
only
He's
version of
so
Godzilla.
great in Birdcage.
It's a
It
lot
was
of
such
fish.
a bad version.
All right, so we got what? One more heads left.
Yeah, we do.
I guess.
Vandal's showing where his loyalties lie.
Listen, that hair is gonna stay up there, and that's what matters. Okay,
Sewer rug when I face swap him onto a man.
don't do that because
That's
I'm more than
Demi
that.
Moore.
Less.
Final answer, Demi Moore. Next slide.
less. Don't do that because I got plenty.
Oh, look, Demi Moore's on our panel now.
Don't do that because Demi Moore has brown eyebrows, dark brown eyebrows.
I never make it up that far.
You gotta
Yeah, because
take it up top.
the eyebrows are what you're looking at.
Could be anybody.
These aren't the eyebrows you're looking for.
These
I
are
think
not-
this guy had a couple
Said Whoopi
movies where
Goldberg.
he transported things.
He's a hell of a
Oh.
working man, let me tell you.
Like
Yeah.
a beekeeping type of guy.
You seen a movie about a bank robbery in the last
This is
10
the
years?
guy that stole McDonald's. Come on now.
Oh my
Could
god. Are you saying this is Kevin? What's his name? Kevin.
I have no
Costner?
fucking clue what his name
You gonna
is.
say Kevin Nealon? It's
I
not
was
Kevin
about
Nealon.
to.
Yeah.
Arnie says Bruce
Mm.
Willis. But
Yeah, and a bunch of Woody Harrelson.
there you go. Duchess has got it. Jason Statham.
Ah, there we go.
Ern says Billy
Hoyle.
Hoyle. Oh, Hoyle rules.
Oh, wait. Hoyle.
Oh, Doyle rules.
me that's Jason Statham up there.
All right, maybe, possibly. Who knows?
Jason is not a stoner. Yes, he is.
I think I'd like your voices better if I didn't see your face when you did them. You know.
Don't just close your eyes.
Or turn off your video.
Hey, Vandal, it's your eyes closed time, and people are guessing Moorheads.
All right. We probably get enough time. I know
wish I was
Sirruk's not
Steph.
going to give me an answer, so
I was gonna say Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse is correct. Woody Harrelson.
That would be a Woody.
I'm so glad that they gave
Congratulations
this guy a role in
to-
the Hunger Games movies. He finally made it.
We've got a GGRE.
Okay, this is 100. 100
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. We got a Cuntosaurus.
Sure.
Then we've got a Delane. Then we've got a Wintucky.
Uh-huh.
Then we have an Urn. Then we've got a Jacob, and Delane has pointed out that nobody has spelled his last name the same way twice.
Practice.
Then we've got an Anomaly. Fucking now my dyslexia is going crazy. Thanks, Delane. We've got a Ben. And we've got a Colorado. Then we've got a LT. Then we've got a Steve-O. And yeah, that was it.
Actually, Delane got it too.
I did say Delane.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah,
Up
yeah.
there at the top.
Yeah, we got that.
I'm not the one taking away points from Delane. In fact, I tried to give her extra
It was
points.
25.
Sewer Rug is
I'm not
taking
taking
away
away
her points.
dong. That's
You're taking
properly
away
earned
points.
by a real thing.
You did. You took 25 away from a chat member.
For a fake
loyal
Voop.
chat
For
member.
a fake Voop. What are we doing?
It wasn't even a fake Voop. It was a real Voop.
Well,
Totally
let's
boop.
see. What is up next?
Well, some disappointing magician showing up.
Aha!
Good.
It's time for the Great Sudini. So roll it.
We don't have any of the footage.
Make it quick.
The B-roll. We didn't pack any B-roll.
I like tarot cards. She looks like she always has secrets.
Virginia Slings.
Come a long way, baby.
All right. You're up.
All right, here we go. Sudini holds in his hands. As anyone who would wear an oversized cat shirt can plainly see, these envelopes have been hermetically sealed. They've been kept in the sewer line at Big Bud's Barbecue since noon today. No one knows the contents of these envelopes, but Sudini, in his magical and potentially divine way, will ascertain the answers, having never before heard the questions. And now, without further ado, the great Sudini.
Thank you for the lovely introduction. Sudini is realizing it's been a year since he's performed this way, and oh boy, here we are. Large screen Sudini. Please don't go away, Vandal. You don't need to leave too. This is the snorkel's gone. That's great. So, welcome everybody to Sudini. What I have here in front of me is an envelope. Inside of it will be a answer to a question. Scratch that, reverse it. A question. I will be able to pull the answer from the question telepathically. It's magic. Don't make me get into it. We're going to start here with this one. It's been a while, but we'll be fine. Okay, we're starting with AIDS. AIDS.
You're starting with AIDS?
We're taking things. Starting with AIDS. That's the strongest signal I'm getting here today. So let me just really get to the bottom of this because it sounds interesting. Let's see. Oh yes. Describe what Vandal does for the customers at his print shop business. You aid them. I get it. So Vandal aids his customers. That's a very kind thing to say about someone when they're in the middle of work, and thank you for aiding them. We have just a few more. Look at that. We're almost done. This next one. Here we go. Okay. Yes, I knew it. I'm a little off my rocker. It's been a while. This one is strange message coming to me. Maybe like a tomato soup or a soda pop. Okay, the beginning is unclear, but definitely Nazi. I'm getting Nazi. Okay, we're going with Nazi on this one. I don't know what the beginning is. Give me a second. Maybe it'll be revealed to me.
We're going with Nazi on this one. Got it.
How about we don't go with Nazi?
That's where we're going with this one. I apologize.
I did not see that one coming.
This is what the cards give you. Describe what happens to Anthony Ramella when his glasses are removed. He cannot see. Can
Not
like
see.
a soda can.
Yes.
Cannot see. Okay, that makes much more sense than what I was. Sudini, you dog. Okay. Last one here. We're gonna make this one quick because I got
Appalachian word of the day. Nazi.
places to be and things to see. So this last one here. Okay. I'm gonna say this on Friday Fallout. I believe this is Hyman. We have Hyman. Yes, Hyman. Yes, Hyman. Here we go.
Yes, we do.
We're just gonna open this up and get to it. Hey, Sudini, what do you see on the panel of the Friday Fallout this evening? Hi, men. Oh, yes, this is the 420 show. So I guess some of us have partaken. Either way, I've been Sudini, and this has been my magical powers of revealing answers from questions within concealed envelopes. Please take me off large screen. Goodbye. Goodbye. Take me off. I swear to God. There we go. Hey, guys.
That was fantastic. Where did Suni go so quickly?
Hey,
He just vanished. Yeah.
you had places to be.
I wasn't doing anything with my camera turned off that I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. No, I
Anyway,
don't. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Cool. So what's up next? We got a little. It's funny. That segment probably lasted longer than it did for Sudini last year, and he had like 7 that he did in that short period of time. So nice. Very good. Let's do a little hot times.
Hot time.
That's the mic and the blunt, let's ride no blue. Vandal sparks up, says who's cheap and X. Rolls tighter than the check.
All right, so what's this one about, Anthony?
High time. So I thought we'd break things up a little bit and tell some stories. 420 is always a great episode for us to relive some of the missteps or fun steps that we've made while under the influence of cannabis. And one of our good friends over here, Sewer Rug, he wanted to tell some stories tonight. So I thought, what the hell? Let's tell some stories tonight. So, Sewer Rug, you're welcome to go first if you like. But I'm sure Vandal will have a story even if we don't ask him. So knock it out. Tell us a story. And chat, tell us a story.
These are our high time stories.
High time stories. Yep. Something that happened, like the bumper says, one time we was smoking and
Vandal, you got one in the works, or you want me to get going?
You guys supposed to go first, but yeah, of course I got one.
Oh, okay.
Sura, go first so you get a shot to tell your story.
Thank you. So yeah, mine is the first dab, the first and last. Okay, it was
Ooh, okay.
The first dab.
First and last.
It was a learning curve. I'm a curious fella, and I used to hang out with these guys. I still do. Capelli, Wee Woo, and example is like when I was cigarette smoking, I saw Capelli vaping, and he's not one to push it on people or preach it. But I'm a curious guy, so me fucking around and finding out, I got to start vaping because of Josh Capelli. I pestered him, And anyway, so I have this thing about me.
Gosh,
I like
way to put
asking-
him out there.
I like asking questions. I like tinkering with things. And before I realize it, I will end up in situations I'm not prepared for. So Frank, I've said Wee Woo, Colorado Wee Woo, whoever that may be, has been known to take enormous size dabs. I'm talking like here. I got a good example here from one of my cookies. Look at this thing. This is like a little egg, huh? Ridiculous. Bigger than a Skittle. More than
$40 dabs.
Well, yeah, very large. Yes, $40 dabs. That we called them Frank dabs for whatever that meant, and they were just massive. And so, when I said it is time for me to ascertain the level of dabhood, I figured why not just start with the Frank dab. And everyone shrugged and oohed and awed about how stupid this would be. And I
Yeah.
thought, well, stupid is as stupid does. So I went ahead and partook in a Frank dab. And the therefore followings after were kind of rough. It was the immediate 10-minute cough, and then it was the Space Odyssey. And once that started to kick in, I thought I need to flee the scene. So I ran downstairs through the back porch into my place, and tried to compose myself. And then for some reason thought, no, I could tough this out. And as I was walking back up the stairs, I was thinking to myself, it'd be weird if you were walking backwards, but your spine was forward while you were doing this. And so I went in the garage and tried to describe that to people, and they were looking at me like I was fucking strange. So I'm already crying from the cough. My voice is a little hoarse, and I'm explaining, but if my spine was, and then I was backwards, would that mean that I'm twisted and not fully? And so I was trying to explain that for a minute. I think they give me a look like, oh, fucking weirdo. And so then after that, I fled the scene, realizing that I probably couldn't walk much more after. And so I needed silence. I needed space. I needed to seclude myself. And so immediately went into my bedroom, into my bed, you know, got undressed down to like shirt and boxers and like laid in the bed. And my girlfriend thought it was be super funny if we all got on the Messenger app and like video called. So she's video calling, gonna come around the corner to show everyone how of a great time I'm having during this experience. And I thought it was the perfect opportunity to ask her for my remedy. I have a placebo. See, if I partake too much cannabis, I could drink milk, and that will calm things down for me. It just settles me down. But at this point, my voice is hoarse. I haven't had water or anything. So it came out of milk. And I'm whisper yelling milk to Jess as she's painting the phone and going like, oh, fucking look at this guy. And they're all laughing at me and doing the smiley face and things on the messenger. And I'm dry screaming for milk. And she ignored my screams for the hilarity of the situation and then went back upstairs. And so I had to suffer in silence with no milk, no remedy, and eventually fell asleep. Woke up the next morning, had to go to work, still out of it, still out of my gourd. But for many years, even to this day, I'll hear whisper yells of milk from people to remind me of the events of that evening.
Discord makes so much more sense now.
It really does. I'd like to take a moment and GGRE, you think you made out with a dwarf?
Oh,
Or
sure.
you did?
Colorado says he had to finish that dab for you.
Potentially. I took what I could and beyond, and that was enough. And I was a wreck. Just the walking backward spine comment.
Just so you know, you're not the only one that has gotten high, fell asleep till the next morning, gotten up still high.
Oh yeah.
the
And
worst.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if it's happened to everybody, but that has definitely happened to me.
It is
I made
the
some
worst.
edible cookies one time. that
Yo,
I was stoned for like 3 days. Like,
it's
just
always when you
fucking
misjudge,
bad.
like, oh, that didn't hit me. Let's have another.
Oh no, this hit and continued to hit.
Have a good night, Wintucky. He's got an early morning. Sleep well.
Aw,
Thanks for hanging
Thanks,
out.
Kentucky.
Hey, thanks for hanging out, man.
In chat, Jay says 1420. I was chilling at Wee Woo's place and we smoked a bunch and I needed a nap around 11 a.m. I woke up at 8 p.m. in a daze and had no idea where I was. I later found out that Wee Woo continued to blow clouds.
Just like bong hits in his face, you know.
Yeah, blow bonk hits in his face while I was sleeping, and hold on, and was in a coma because of it.
True friends, right there. True fucking
Yes.
friends.
Colorado says it was some grape god bud mixed with some train wreck. I remember this day like it was yesterday. Kentucky said, first time reggae sunsplash 1988. Smoked too much, got sick, introduced to the munchies at Del Taco, and got
Best
pulled
place.
over and almost arrested. Good times. Good times.
I mean, best place to get introduced to the munchies, though. Del Taco in 88. Good Del Taco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Current Del Taco sucks.
I
Like,
want more
their
stories.
tater tots are
These are good.
shit. They don't have the veggie burrito anymore.
And just because I'm stoned and I don't want to forget, Vandal, my boss today was like, "Do you remember when Burger King had tacos?" And I was like, "Son of a bitch."
They were so
Oh, Lord.
fucking good.
That's
They
exactly
were
what
I
she
worked
said.
there.
He's like, "They were so fucking good."
Your
were
boss and
so
Vandal
good.
need
Like,
to get
it's
together,
American
evidently.
cheese. She's like, "You could order it without the cheese." I'm like, "Still."
Nah,
I
you
worked
don't
there
get it
when
without
they
the
had 'em.
cheese.
It was
So
it was
good.
good. It was good.
So Delane asks, am I going to tell one of my high stories? I'm going to tell a time I sneaky overdosed her. I can tell both. Years ago, back before weed was legal here in Vegas, I had a friend I served in the military with that opened a black market dispensary. So basically it's like a Wix site, you know, and they would advertise what they had. You call or text and you place an order, and some random scruffy kid that would make Adam Brody blush would show up to your house, you know, in his mom's car, and you buy the weed from him. So anyways, my buddy though, for his, he would make his own edibles. And so he would make them out of like, you know, cereals, which was always like, you know, the best thing. And so he had Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Puff edibles, but like the fucking the mallow mix, the marshmallow mix was green, you know, so they were green. And so,
That came in a bag, I'm guessing.
yeah. And so, and then he had them in big chunky squares though. Like they were thick. Like that was back before like dispensaries and people were stingy with this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I'm talking, it was like this fucking thick. Just for reference. It was like this fucking thick, and it was like a
So,
4x4
thick.
square. Yeah. Yeah, sure, so Rogue. Anyways, yeah, and one of your zip codes. So, anyways, I got them, and yeah, it's like the whole thing was like, a bunch. It was I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but it was over 100 milligrams, around like that for the whole thing, right? So you're supposed to piece it up into tenths, and eat it or whatever. So I got some, and like Delaney's never tried them before, and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, like you just eat the whole thing, like you could do that, and like I usually say that to people. And, I just say stuff sometimes. I don't actually mean it, like, half the time, half the shit I say. But she was like, oh, yeah. So she ate the whole fucking thing. Like, the whole fucking thing. Delay's like 5'5", like, like 110 pounds, 120 pounds, something like that. So she's tiny,
Yeah.
and so she eats the whole fucking thing. This is at the time where we were living in with some roommates that we had, like, these weird roommates and stuff like that. So anyways, Delaney eats the whole fucking thing, I eat like half of one, and I'm chilling. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto online, and stuff like that. And so Delaney has to, like, use the bathroom. So, of course, I'm not paying attention, because, like, I handle my internal struggle with being overdosed on, these things by just not talking to anyone, and then beating up 12-year-olds on video games online.
The high
Delaney
helping
eats the
whole
doesn't
thing.
work
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. And then, she goes and she has to go to the bathroom, right? So when you came out of the room, you had to go left, and it was a long hallway to this bathroom, and the bathroom was on the right-hand side. So anyways, she goes
Did
to
it
go to
get
the
longer?
bathroom. Yeah, well, for her. And so she goes to get over there. We're talking fucking Squidward jelly legs, and all that stuff. And then she's like, starts yelling at me from the hallway because, like, she can't fucking move. She can't move to go to the bathroom, so I had to pick her up and carry her, and move her around. And then, like, for the next, like, I'm not even joking, like 48 hours, she was like, like splatted on the concrete, and had to like feed her and change her diaper and all that stuff.
Did
But
you bring her
no one fucking drinks milk like that. Like,
It would help.
no,
The
it
milk would
wouldn't.
have helped.
It's-
If you
you're
lose
not
a
on
connection
hot
between
ones.
your brain and your arms, you just milk. You'll be fine.
So
It
how are you
doesn't
gonna
work
drink
like
it if you
that.
have no connection? Anyways, so yeah, she said, like she said in chat, he told me half was one dose and giggled. Like, that's your fault.
You should have known when he giggled.
Yeah, and then had to drag myself down the hall. Like, she army crawled for a good portion of it.
So did she
but
make
her
it
legs
to,
didn't
I
work.
mean, to the bathroom? I mean, is that the end of the story? Does she? Make
I had to
it
carry her
the
to the bathroom and like put her on
Okay.
the toilet
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So like, yeah, it was pretty bad. She
True
could probably
love.
tell it better, than I can at this point. But my story
You
would
laughed so maniacally too.
be, yeah, we were playing
So-
Xbox that day.
Yeah,
Me
we
and Steph
were.
were playing Xbox that day.
You were laughing so hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? He found
Yeah.
this amusing, did he?
So
It
I
was
have to make sure because I tell a lot of fucking stories. Did I tell you guys a salvia story?
Oh, I don't think so.
No, but you're
Okay.
going to.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
I know it's
Were you
not the same
gardening
thing
on
as
salvia?
weed, but salvia, right? If you guys haven't tried it, don't fucking try it. It's the meth. It's the meth of
No,
plants.
So, no,
Like, don't
do
ever
it.
do it. Like, the story. If the story's not enough, me telling you, a guy that would Google pills I found on the floor not to do it, don't fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Don't.
Anyways, so I was hanging out at this house, and this is way before I met Delane, and this was years ago. So it was me, my little brother, and his two like high school friends. One's Travis, one's name's Fernando. And we used to live next to Fernando and Pahrump when we were kids, and whatever. I used to mercilessly bully this fucking guy, like all the fuck. I was mean. I used to make him cry all the time. His dad wanted to kick my ass. I was like 12. So, anyways, water under the bridge until I meet him again. So,
He's 6'7".
you know,
Until he stabs you. Yeah.
yeah, no, we won't go down that rabbit hole. So, anyways, we had a house where we built. At the time, it wasn't, but that's what it eventually became for me. Is the Fizz Cave. So we framed up a room in the garage, and we put carpet in it. We put a AC thing on it, you know, and we put fucking drywall. Like I put I had streamer lights before e-girls were a thing, you know, and all that stuff.
Damn.
Had a TV and a stereo in there and a futon, you know. And it kind of became my fucking room before I went overseas, because like I'm leaving. I don't need the house in the bedroom. We gave it to the other guy, Alex. That was our roommate. That was a fucking weirdo. So anyways, it's me, Fernando, my little brother, and Travis. Fernando's a Hispanic guy. He's one of those like, oh, like loving nature kind of like, I want to punch you. I bring a acoustic guitar, but I don't know how to play it kind of guy. Travis was a roid raging guy, and my little brother is my little brother. So imagine me, but somehow even more stupid and less attractive. You know what I mean? So anyways, we're all hanging out. And like, you know, this is back when like, you know, we be scraping resin out of pipes and shit. You know what I mean? To smoke, you know, because like
Been
nothing
there.
gets you high like resin. So he used to go to the smoke shop all the time and get like bath salts kind of shit. My little brother would, or like, you know, try whatever the smoke shop had, he would try. You know what I mean? And so it was every once in a while I'd partake and enjoy it with him. So salvia, I've always known it was a bad time. It just smelled so fucking bad. But you know, I was like, I got nothing going on. You know, I wasn't working at the time or anything. So I was like, fuck it, let's go smoke in the cave. So we go in the cave and we're sitting on the futon, right? So I'm sitting on the floor, you know, leaning against the futon. I'm making fun of Travis and Fernando. Matt's over here. My little brother's on the floor over here. Travis is next to me, Mr. Bodybuilder, you know, guy. And then Fernando's on the other part of the futon. So we get the fucking salvia. We put it in a fucking bong like a fucking idiot. Because like
Ooh.
it does affect how much you can fucking get
No.
high off this stuff. So we loaded this fucking thing, like pack, like you could piece it like you would a bong with regular marijuana, you know? So anyways, I'm the cool older guy, you know? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna one hit this fucking thing. You know, so everyone else hits it. And we all do it within like a minute because like, you know, once it hits in, it's fast, you know, and all that. So I do it full hit the fucking bong. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm sitting there, you know, and I'm sitting like this, you know, and I have my hands on the floor. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm fucking falling. You know what I mean? And like, I'm pushing on the ground, but I'm pushing on nothing. You know, so I look around me and all of a sudden the carpet's like, whew, I'm being sucked through space. And like, I've done shrooms before this point and all this stuff. So like, don't get me wrong. It's still like, it's the worst trip I've ever fucking had, you know, the smoking salvia, but I'm kind of cohesive, you know, I'm kind of coherent. You know, and so I'm looking around and I'm just doing that laugh thing because like you're so high, that's all you can do is fucking laugh. You know, even though you're fucking scared for your life, like I might shit my pants before I shit my pants, kind of thing. So I'm looking over, and then Travis, I look up at him because he's sitting up on the futon, and then all of a sudden his fucking legs, because like they're next to me, I'm a fucking train going through his legs. I'm not moving like whatsoever, but I'm a fucking train and and so I look at him and I'm like, you guys, I'm a fucking train, you know, and I'm gonna start doing this, and they're like, what? And I was like, choo choo, choo choo, you know, I started screaming that. Fernando's over there, starts laughing, and he starts freaking out. Then all of a sudden he starts like crying. He's like, you guys, and I'm just like, and I'm like, as I'm a train in my mind, I'm going in circles. I'm like, what a pussy, you know, like all this stuff. My little brother's handling it pretty well, and I'm like, okay, like cool, Matt. And so Travis is really fucking quiet, and this is after like. This feels like 6 hours, but it's been like 2 minutes. Like, you know, like that's how fast this stuff hits you. And then in your brain, if you've ever done like whippets and stuff like that, that's what your brain, like your whole brain turns into. It's like, wah, 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 wah. You know, so I'm over freaking out. And Travis is really quiet. And like I said, like, I know I'm not on the plane of reality, but I am on the plane of reality, you know, kind of like a babysitter kind of thing. So I'm like, Travis, why are you so quiet? And I'm still like thinking, I'm looking at him like this, you know, because I'm on the train fucking thing. And then all of a sudden, like I said, Travis is like really buff. And it's like all of a sudden he just fucking stands up off the futon. He's like, takes off his shirt and he's like, ah! And starts screaming. Started fucking stripping as he runs out the house. Runs out the fucking house while everyone's out of their fucking mind. Matt and Fernando can't move. When he starts screaming and going like that, they fall back on the ground. They're like holding on to the ground like this, you know? And I'm like, fuck, I can't let him run out there. We're going to go to fucking prison, you know? And stuff. So I start chasing after him. One fucking flip-flop on, you know, one fucking sock, you know, and I'm chasing after him. He strips butt fucking naked. Like straight up, like fucking hot dogs in the wind. Hey, Rudy, what's up? You know, fucking going all around and everything. And then while I'm chasing him, I'm still going, choo, choo. I can't control it at this point. I can't fucking control it. Granted, It's 2 p.m. 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. A fucking Tuesday. So this guy comes running naked out of my house while I'm chasing him with one fucking sock on, basketball shorts, you know, and like a tank top, and he's just screaming like ah, like butt ass naked, and like he's like I say, he's a real buff guy, and then I'm chasing after him. At the time, I didn't think about it, but it looks like my fucking sex slave just escaped from the fucking house. You know what I mean? And at
You're
that point, we
Glenn
lived off of,
Quagmire over
yeah.
here.
And like we lived off of Rainbow and Charleston, which is a very busy street. It's right by the community college. It's right by a shopping center and all this stuff. So I go up to him and I finally get in, like close enough to him right before he hits Charleston. And I'm thinking to myself like, choo choo, tackle him, choo choo. And then I was like, and then I just stopped and I was like, he's naked. I didn't tackle him. I let him run. He ran all the way into the desert. Salvia High lasts for about 5 minutes. So 3 minutes later, you know, I come to, and then so I was like, fuck, I gotta find Travis. Like, you know, Matt and Fernando finally come out, and then Travis is hiding behind a rock, you know, like this. Like, what the fuck just happened? The rock's this big. The rock is this big.
Tucked in the appropriate way. Yeah.
Yeah. So we each donated a piece of clothing for him to, you know, walk back across the 6-lane fucking road to come back to the house. And so we've never tried Salvia again.
Yeah.
One and done. One and done.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we got some stuff in chat too.
Good.
V8 says I love the gardening and Salvia video. Yeah. Jay says one time Wee Woo, our friend, and myself made brownies. They were very potent. We got super baked and was playing COD. And then an hour later we were starving like it was, oh my God. And was like, oh, we got brownies, and went and smashed the whole pan. I don't remember much till the next day. Jay says they were made with 2 bottles of tincture and an ounce of shake. That's a fucking strong batch of brownies. Oh my God. Let's see. Rudy says choo choo. And V8 says Vandal so far in the spectrum he became the train. Yeah, I'm telling you. Jay says this one time sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I like the thought process behind it. You mean, Travis, come back here. You're naked. This is embarrassing. You could get arrested for this sort of thing. But what you were expressing was choo choo, choo choo, choo choo. It's just very.
And the worst part is that everyone understood, you know, and we were all in different planes of reality at that point. Like, I never want to be a train again. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, while I was running in a straight line, but in my mind, I was still spinning in a circle in that fucking room. Like, I was in 2 places at once. So, like, never try Salvia. Jay says this one time, me and Wee Woo went to our plug's house and smoked a 10-foot volcano bags with him all day. Then we were leaving, drove around the apartment complex like 10 times because there was only one exit.
Yeah. That is my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay to drive. Oh.
Slow. Just drive slow.
V8 says, dude, hit whippets till you get the Snoopy Wawas. Yeah. I used to do, like, I already told my story. I'm not going to I'll save that one. And then Delane says, for the record, he didn't help me to the bathroom. He helped me from after I got stuck for a half an hour.
He was laughing too hard. He was laughing. He went to check on you making it to the bathroom, and then he came back and was laughing.
But yeah, that's my story. I thought I told that one already. I'm glad I did.
That was great. That was great.
Oh, you always have a winner for us for sure. Snorkel, do you got one?
Nothing to go after that one.
Okay. Have I told you guys the taking the test at work stone story?
No.
Okay. So I worked at this place that made plastic caps. And I used to run these machines that put like this gold film on the top of these plastic caps. And it was just terrible. I mean, really, all I'm doing all night is just filling up caps. Well, they had this opening in the tool room, which was basically the place where they like fixed the machines, and so it was a much better job, better pay, and all of that. And anybody could sign up. So I signed up. Now, what I need to tell you is at that time, when you're working in a factory, you don't talk to anybody because the machines are so loud. You can't really hear anybody really talk. You got your own station to work. So on the way to work, I would smoke an entire blunt. And then on lunch, I would smoke a blunt. And then on breaks, I would smoke like half a blunt. And then on the way home, I would smoke another blunt. This was just my life at that moment in time. Driving this piece of shit 86 square body Chevy that was more rust than it was body. And So I had signed up for this thing. So I smoke a blunt like I normally do on the way to work, and I go back to my station, and the guy, the manager of the plant, comes over to see me, and he says, "Hey, I saw you sign up for this. We need you to take a test." I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
Right after smoking.
I'm fucking gonzo because you get in your own little world when you're doing those kind of jobs. Like it doesn't really matter because I know the 3 steps I have to make here 1,000 times. I'm like, oh fuck. So he takes me up to this office thing. He sets me down, and it's all like mechanical stuff, which is stuff that I know. Like the test to me didn't seem hard at all, but I'm like, I'm also like fucking way stoned. Like I could have answered C to everything. I don't know at this point. So I get done with the test. I go back down to my station. I finish my day. Blah blah blah. Like a week goes by. I don't really hear anything about it. And so I'm just doing my thing, and I'm still stoned at this point. So he comes back over to talk to me, and he's like, "Hey, normally we would interview for this position, but your score was so much higher than everybody else's. If you want the job, it's yours." So I got a job, I got a pay raise and everything. Never thought that was even possible. But
And
that
you
should
were-
tell you how stupid all the rest of the people that
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
worked
about
with
to
that took
say.
that test that I did better than. I mean, he literally said that. He goes, normally we would just interview, but you tested so much higher than everybody else. It's not even a contest. Like if you want the job, it's yours.
And you were high when you heard that, so you were just like, "Yeah, of course, I'm great."
Of course I
right?
did. Yeah.
You're like, I
had
took
no
a test.
questions.
In there, you have to kind of pay attention because you're dealing with like these big molds that are like 4,000 pounds a piece. Like they'll kill you if they fall on you. Like
Yeah.
it's no joke. You can't just be stoned out in there. But yeah, that's one of my being stoned at work stories. Oh, and speaking of stupid things that your friends have done, like overdoing it, you guys ever have one of those vaporizers back in the day that was like a box and it had a whip with it? So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a tube, thing. So
Yep.
you pack the weed in one end and it had like a heating element in a box that you held it over and then you'd suck it in. It was a really early version of
It
vaporizer.
just had an on-off and a knob for
Yeah.
temperature.
For the
and
heat,
for some
yeah,
reason
the
the
temp
temperature was
control.
always 420. Like that's exactly what we put it every time. I don't know why, but that was.
Simple.
But long story short, we were out of weed and somebody was over there and he decided that he was going to light the screen in
Oh.
that and take a hit. He did. He fell to the ground, passed out for like 20 minutes. Like I just like immediately went down. I'm like, I want to try that. Why didn't I think of doing that, dude? He said he was like stoned immediately because it's just all pure resin on that.
Yo,
screen. So anyway, don't let your friends smoke screens, I guess. Anyway.
He got popcorn lung.
All right. You want to give away some more dong?
Yes.
yeah,
Oh, what?
the last bit of dong.
All right. So we're going to go to another video besides that one. But that was High Times. So I just thought it would be fun. And I wanted to make sure that Vandal got, or not Vandal, that Surug's idea got taken care of. All right. So let's play some more Super Dong Round 2. Where the dongs are twice as big. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The dongs are twice as big for the second round. So we've got Vape Juice, real or fake. We've got some hits or bullshits because my buddy Snorkel likes that game. And I can't do one of these without a who the fuck said that. It just has to be done. So if you know our panel, you'll be able to get those. And if you don't, sorry about your luck. Who do we leave off with on the last one?
It would be Vandal's pick.
It would be
next.
Vandal again. So
Mhm.
yeah. What do you want,
let's-
Vandal?
I want a 400 dong of real or fake vape juice.
Okay, $400 real or vape juice.
Stop worrying about my butthole V8. You're never gonna get it.
Usually my face is covered for these.
Don't worry,
so I
V8.
don't
He
give anything
only
away.
says that when he's awake.
Ugh. Well,
Huh.
I
Probably
think
have-
I have a pretty good idea of this. Let me make it full screen for chat.
Yeah,
Um,
chat. Just tell us if this is a real or fake vape liquid. Something I made or something I found.
I want to say that it's fake because you can't see her big old honkers.
I want to say it's real because it's a menthol vape and it's probably really bad.
Just noticed your new name. Thank you for that.
It's funny too because like every menthol vape uses this fucking colorway.
Yeah. The
They're like,
neo
"Oh."
pop, the neo pop teal. Yeah.
Yeah. And see, like I get it. Like I've seen some shitty vape stuff. I was in the industry for what, like 8 years, 7 years.
Were you?
Yeah, but
You don't say.
this one, Delane says it looks super cool, so I'm gonna say fake. You think he fucking knows somebody? God. I don't even want to play
He's
anymore.
changed since you got back from Bangkok.
Yeah. She had extra parts. Yeah, so I'm gonna say fake.
The more the merrier.
It's not bougie enough.
It's not bougie enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Anybody
pretty-
else on the panel want to take a stab at this one?
I have to disagree with Vandal. It's real.
Okay.
I have to agree with Snorkel. It is real.
So far, only V8 agrees with
was
Sewer
that?
Rug and myself. So
Sorry, Vandal.
Damn it.
hey, the only point goes to V8.
And that's a 400 donger?
400
That's
dong,
a
baby.
400 donger to V8.
I like how
Ooh.
people like jumped on the train. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I thought it was fake.
But while you're wearing
then-
those glasses, we believe that you do.
I just know I had to disagree with you. I didn't know.
Do you want to lower your transaction fees? No.
I trust it. I'm already there.
I just gotta get a
I keep
polo.
getting these
Start taking
ads
some
talking
TRT.
It's just stupid that reminded me, but I keep getting these things in the mail for Credit One, not Capital One, but everything
Yeah,
looks like
credit
Capital
one-
One.
yeah.
It's Credit One, and I'm like,
Yeah.
stop sending me this shit with your cardboard looking. You've been No, I haven't.
No, you don't know me.
Pre-approved is you've been approved to be approved.
Yeah.
That's exactly
We
what
found
that
your
means.
credit info on the internet.
Yes.
So when you check my credit score, that approval is going right out the window.
I like the phone calls I get where they're like, "How's your VA loan?" I'm like, "VA? I hardly even know her. Like, I'm not a vet. I didn't do any of that. What is this?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right, who's
is that
next?
That would be
Snorkel.
Sewer Rug. It's not
No,
Sewer Rug.
it's Snorkel.
It's Sewer Rug.
Okay. Sewer Rug.
I guess who the fuck said that for 600? I guess since it's me.
Who the fuck said that for 600?
Number 9, Snorkel. Number 9.
No, you picked who the fuck said that for 600.
Yeah, that's the last one. It's the
Yeah, that's not the one I would have picked.
That's the last one. It's not the
Read
first
them out, Vandal.
Thanks for that thumbnail. Always wondered what I look like with titties.
Well,
I remember who said this.
I've been known to call them titties, so I say it appropriately. Could be me. Could be me. Stay tuned and find out, folks, on the Friday Fallout.
I think. Well, who have we done face swaps of?
Oh,
So many
everybody's
people.
had titties.
Poof
This
with
was
that
the
face.
Garage Posters episode, which
That's
was
like saying, what
last
episode
month.
did we talk about the buttholes?
Yeah,
Every episode, yeah.
Yeah.
you have face swaps
If
on
you
the
haven't been
thumbnail.
face swapped and you're in our chat, it's because we cannot find your photo.
Yeah. Well, apparently everyone agrees that it's Earn.
What
So
about
far.
Ern? What does he say?
He said me.
Okay, so everybody agrees it's Ern.
It's
Wonderful.
pretty much unanimous right now with the party.
Unanimous.
I wanted to
Yep.
give away some Super Dog tonight. I'm not going to make these impossible.
All right, these are Sixers, and I'll wait for chat
Pretty
to
much
finish.
just everybody,
Just
including
everybody.
Wintucky, who isn't
66er.
even here. Everybody got
I
that
like
one.
that. Let's make sure.
Every single person got that one right.
I just gave some to Wintucky. I don't even know why.
Wintucky's laying in bed like Earn. Why did I just say that?
V8 says every episode of AVS. Jay says, luckily I have not been face swapped yet. I mean,
Almost
here's the
happened.
thing.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
have.
nice, but I've got pictures of you guys.
Yeah, if we have pictures of you. You've been face swapped.
V8 says, "Ha, you'll never find my pick, Anthony."
Challenge.
I can go on.
not
I can go
accepted.
on the Foos Gone Wild page and just get one. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and pick hits or bullshit for 200.
Hits or bullshits for 200.
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. Keep them guessing. Holy Jesus Christ! What?
What the fuck's his name? Hepazola Walker?
That needs to be full screen for
that
Jack
is
to read.
the job he got after delivering Anthony's latest package from FedEx.
Look, I don't care if he's related to Ice Cube. He better be good. That's all I gotta say. Sold
You guys
out.
don't have any friends named Hezekiah?
No,
that's
no,
how you
I
say
do
it.
not have any friends named Hezekiah.
I don't know. If you have Walker in your name, don't you gotta do country?
I think so. Yeah.
Isn't it like
Isn't his
Travis
middle
Walker
name
Tritt or something?
Walker and his last name Texas Ranger?
Yeah. Whatever happened to that
He
guy?
leg kicks, maybe.
Come on, chat. Let's get some guesses. Hit, bullshit,
Condisaurus
real,
says
fake.
it's real.
Oh, okay.
Jay says Timu Ice Cube, so I'm guessing that's fake.
Okay. That's what's going
V8
on.
says real.
This is Snorkel's question. So what do you think?
Delane can type the name from the screen.
Johnny Walker says Condisaurus.
I don't
LT
know,
says real.
but I'm gonna go with fake.
Steve-O
I,
says hit.
I do like the weird POTUS patch that he has on his breast pocket on that suit. I have no clue why that got included by the AI that you used to make this picture.
It looks like a disposable jacket.
Yeah, it really does. Like this jacket wasn't supposed
One-time
to
use.
Yeah. This jacket isn't surviving this photo shoot.
I can't. I mean, maybe I'm just out of fashion, but that shirt and that jacket couldn't clash more.
Mr. Walker, you're sure for the sold out cover.
Also,
You
the
want green
houndstooth shoot
shirt
with
and
the
black
paisley
jacket?
pocket square is just, it's a bold choice, Cotton. Let's see how it
It's not
Hey, when
plays
you
out.
got it, when
square
you gotta,
anymore.
when you gotta officiate a wedding and then go to a picnic after, he's ready.
It's all encompassing.
It's called business
right.
casual.
My guess is bullshit.
All right.
Final
well,
answer.
Unfortunately, Snorkel.
That is real. That is a real disappointment for that outfit alone.
GGRE's apparently heard this, says real, he's awesome.
That is good. He can't dress like he's awesome, but that's good. We got a Contosaurus for 200.
2?
Yeah, 200.
Okay.
We've got a V8.
Okay.
Contosaurus says Reverend Barbecue.
We've got
Oh
a
my God.
Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a Ben.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
We've got an LT.
Mm-hmm.
We've got an Anomaly.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Arnie's S.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a GGRE.
Mm-hmm.
And an urn.
Mm. And that's it.
And so far, that is it until
I'm giving my free Super Dong of the Night to Contosaurus for Reverend Barbecue comment.
Reverend Barbecue. Yes. Don't worry. Stuart Rugg will steal those points because you have given them to somebody else.
No, I
Master
completely
Pork and
agree
Beans.
with those points. That was a real funny comment. It was real.
Hey, who
It
was the
happened.
guy in chat that got mad I gave it to Girls on the Man Show Day? I don't see him anymore.
All right, who's up?
Was that corporate that did that?
I think it's me. No, it wasn't corporate, Jason.
I remember corporate
earned it.
chicken.
Steve
you
O
like,
said you
Corporate
skipped him. He got it. He got points too. Steve.
I did say Steve-O right
Oh,
after
okay.
Anomaly. Did
Oh,
you get the Steve-O down there for
Anomaly.
200?
I'm putting it in right-handed. It looks kind of rough, but it's in there. Who's do we?
What was that?
Vandal?
Vandal, what would you like?
Let's do. What do we have left for
Wait,
hits and bullshit? 2 and 6, or 4 and 6.
Nice job there, Steve-O. We got you, man. Don't worry. Hits or bullshits. We've got 100, 600, or I'm sorry, 200, 600.
600.
Okay. $600 hits or bullshits.
Oh
Someone's
no!
Yelling at me with a spelling error. Look at this. Jump 5. all the time in the world.
So I have a question.
What the hell
During-
happened to the lady on the left's face?
Well, my question is, how come we had so many Got Milk commercials and all these teeny boppers had osteoporosis? Like, I don't understand it.
Also, why does all but one of them look like they got hit in the face by a dump truck?
Well, why does the guy second from the right look like a 30-year-old British man?
Why does everyone have an accessory, whether it be flowers, elbow pads, or a wrist guard?
The only one with a face that hasn't been hit by a bus stopped the bus with her wrist, and that's how she broke her wrist.
Is this a Milli Vanilli situation where no one actually sings?
What's
Why
up,
is-
Queen Honey Bunny?
They just jump.
The lady with the flowers on the pants, why are the body proportions so bad? What AI generator did you use?
It's
I like
called
how when
being a
if you look
poser.
at it and like if you go from left to right, it's like an anamorph of like back surgery.
Yeah, I put my Disturbed CD in, and this is what it gave me for my fighter. This is unbelievable.
These are the people that would do kids bops of fucking rock and roll songs. The beautiful people, the beautiful
Hey.
people.
The Wiggles do Marilyn
Oh.
Manson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a Christian version. You'll like it.
I'm gonna
You'll like
say
it.
it's real. I remember the name Jump 5, so that was either a cartoon or it's this group, and I'm gonna say it's this group. But like, you know, the guy second from the left, he's the only one that went on to be successful. He's the co-star in Bones, Danny Aurora Borealis or whatever. The girl on the
Boron.
far
Angel
left,
also, but that's not
Yeah.
him.
girl on the far left, now she looks for stuff under shelves that are hung on the wall. Girl in the middle looks like a Mandy Moore like stunt double. Girl on the far right, it's Melissa Joan Fart. Yeah, and then the British guy from fucking I can't remember his name, but and it's gonna be the
House.
worst reference ever. But he's the guy that sold the fucking cartel members the bulletproof vests in Breaking Bad.
Hugh
he's that
Laurie.
guy.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, British guy.
It's the Da Vinci twins from Vine way back in the day. Jesus H Christ, what is wrong with Next
I just like
slide.
how like the guy I'm calling British and the girl on the far left look like they're related. Like
Yeah, they really do.
it's actually him and Dragon. It's like a Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana kind of thing.
I think
going
it was
on
a face swap thing. I think they just
Yeah.
forgot how face swaps work.
there. Conjure says it's
It's both-
scoliosis 5.
Yeah, spinally not
GGRE
great.
says GGRE says she's smiling so much because the British guy is grabbing her dick.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then she grew on to be Congressman Marjorie Taylor Greene. No. Yeah, so I'm going to say real final answer. Or hit. Excuse me, hit.
It's
All
cool.
right.
I put real on all the real ones, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is sad. Basically everybody.
I'm sorry?
Everybody. Everybody
many?
has listened to this album
Except for
Arnie
Arnie?
S. Arnie
How-
S is the only one with culture that has not listened to this
Is
travesty.
This a 2? Is this 200?
This was a 600.
Yeah.
This was a 600
600.
bonger.
600.
We did 600 on the jump. The jump 5 got 600.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes. And everybody but Arnie has listened to this. So thank you, Arnie, for not having listened to this.
I hate this 600.
I'd like to give an
Standing
extra
up for the
100
weak, man.
points to Arnie S for not listening to this.
I'm just going to do
What a
that posture of
travesty.
that girl for the rest of the stream.
The
Scoliosis. Get a
scoliosis.
back brace on. Like
The scoliosis 5 from Country
You guys, I'm
Star.
out of here.
Hey, twist on back. Twist on back. What is that?
My mama said it was my magic back.
When she goes under one of those, like when she plays limbo, it's like,
Steve-O's got your back with the looks for things under shelves is an underrated
Yeah.
comment.
yeah, thank you, Steve-O.
Anthony,
Yes, sir.
you got any vape juice real or fake for 600 dong over there?
I do
Yes, you
actually.
do.
I'd like to take a peek.
Let's see how you do with that.
That's fine.
They have their spine backwards.
When
They
t-
take 5 dabs, and that's what happens.
After 5 jumps, your spine can look like this too. It's this product.
This is what it's like to jump 5 times.
What kind
Oh,
of
sorry,
height
I
are
didn't
we
mean to
jumping
mute you,
from here?
Anthony. My bad. I'm at the spotlight. You gotta unmute
Anthony, you
yourself.
have to unmute yourself.
Accidentally
There we
clicked
go.
mute. Yeah.
No, true story. He has to do it. It's a trick. Elite Juice Skittles Ice. I mean, OMG on the side there. That's good.
That's oh my god.
OMG. It says OMG. Yeah, it's got labels. It's got swooshes. I mean,
It's got labels and swooshes both. Yeah.
it's E-lit too. Like E-juice, but it's E-light. I like that. It's E-light.
They
It's heavy.
capitalized the wrong E though. I mean, I'm a little
We
upset
got
about
mostly
that.
reels, a couple fakes in chat.
I'm letting them decide before I even
See,
get
it's gonna
into
be
this.
hard for you to figure this one out because, like, you'd probably want to lean towards real because it's clear, blatant IP infringement because they use the real name of the candy, and that's what all.
Yeah,
big
it's not
juices
even
did
with a
forever.
Z. It should be Skittles.
Begin and end with a Z sometimes. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Skittles.
Skittles. Skittles.
They use that same name in my industry as well, and he just gets old after a while.
But to call yourself elite on your first bottle is pretty brave.
Delane, you saw me take pictures for like 8 years, and you're asking now about IP infringement?
As much as you didn't like it, think about how much more it was like she didn't care.
She still follows him. I had to tell her to stop.
So this is going to be a real deal elite liquid brand. Skittles Ice for the menthol snack.
I felt a
flavor.
little orange pumpkin coming in there for a second. I thought
There
I
was a
heard,
little bit, yeah, it was a tinge.
I thought I heard
a
him,
tinge
just
of
for-
it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
doesn't.
It's the
He
best
says the name.
juice.
I'm
No,
not-
he says the name wrong. I'm not going to do it. It's not orange.
Yeah, it's still there. He's trying so hard to suppress it.
It'd be
I know.
loud pumpkin. It'd be loud pumpkin if it was anything.
That's true. It would be. What did I say? Orange pumpkin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
okay.
that's exactly the color of a pumpkin, so I'm not mad. Just not me at all.
Right now I can't
In
even
fact,
see a
the term
pumpkin,
ice
so-
is copyrighted too.
By
Yeah.
Vanilla.
But
So it
infringement.
doesn't really matter.
All right, where are we going with this? Are we done?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, pretty much
right.
everybody has voted.
And
It is real. That's a lot of points for Cuntosaurus,
6. Yep.
a Jacob,
Mm-hmm.
a Delane,
Mhm.
an Anomaly,
Mm-hmm.
Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
GGRE,
Mm-hmm.
Ben,
Ben.
LT,
Oh, by
Hey,
the way, Ben, I love your rice.
Steve O. Be sure to put Steve O down. Steve O guessed real. Real was guessed by Steve O.
I
Ben's
got a
your
mark
uncle?
for
Okay,
Steve-O.
there we
Yeah.
go.
Mark for Steve.
Did you get Steve O down for 600?
Got him on the board.
There we go. Good. Did you get Steve O? One last check.
Oh, sorry.
There, thank you. Thank you. We
ahead.
got a V8.
Sure.
Good God, have we
And
been
it
going
looks
for
like the
2.5 hours?
Yeah, we have. It's
Holy shit.
yeah. It's our long one.
Jesus Christ, Vandal hasn't had to pee or eat.
Daddy do
It's all
both.
right. Next week we're gonna do an hour show to make up.
He's
Okay,
been
cool. 90
consuming
minutes.
his waste from the inside.
If we did an
Uh,
hour show, we just end it with how our weeks went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I would like to.
I'm fine with
pick
not
a who
peeing and
said
going to the
that for
bathroom right now.
400?
I sound like a V8 can when you shake it. Honestly.
Who the fuck said that for 400, Anthony?
Oh, okay.
You're welcome, Steve O. Hey, Surrock, did you get Steve O on that last one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You got it.
Wow, Fence Nuts fooled us all.
That's everybody every time. I tell you, I'm pretty good at the trickery stuff.
He's
Yeah.
trying so hard not to have that voice.
Cuntosaurus says
not
next Friday, just one Vandal story.
That's the whole show. We're done. Call it.
This is
I fool
Delane.
a lot. I mean, I'm pretty tricky. you
I'm
know?
pretty sure it's Delane as well.
I do a lot.
I can hear the sarcastic wow.
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 dragged out.
Oh yeah.
Like she got fooled, but she didn't want
Wow.
to give it up the credit for it. so
Yeah.
like, yeah.
She just
I
asked,
guess you
"Was this
pulled
one
up
me?"
all-
Was this one me? Yeah.
You can't ask. It's not fair. Who knows?
All right, we don't have to do the rest of these. I mean, we've been on here long enough.
What?
We've only got one more, don't we?
3?
3.
We could just nail them.
We get back to back. Let's go, chat. Come on.
Yeah.
Put your guesses in. Just agree with whoever says was this
GGRE
one
says
me.
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 All right, that's it. If it comes through, that one is somebody.
It was Delaney, which gets it Delane, V8, Ben, Jacob, GGRE, Anomaly.
How many points?
400.
And
All right, do them all
Kentosaurus.
again.
And Kentosaurus.
Do them all again.
And V8. And Colorado. And Stevo. Everybody. Just give everybody 400. Give everybody 400.
Kentucky's winning a lot without having to do anything.
Come on, Kentosaurus is complaining. She's got to go to work tomorrow. She can't be a bitch all
Arnie
night
S
and
does say
tomorrow.
it's not him, so
This is
probably
the next one for. This is the last one for 200. So rock and roll.
Acid was great. Kentucky. Final answer.
Yeah, Kentucky, definitely. Final answer.
Acid was great. It sounds
Arnie,
like
yes, it's not me.
It's not me. Yeah.
I can guarantee you that is correct.
Acid was not great. That's fine.
Oh,
LT
like,
says,
what?
"Well, I agree." And VA says, "Technically, Arnie gets credit."
Technically.
Yeah. I'd say give 200 points to Arnie for the half right.
All right, chat. You got to
technical
do these quick
correctness.
because we're gonna get out of here.
Kentucky. LT agrees with Kentucky. Kentucky win. Everybody's saying Kentucky. Who said this?
Except Delane said V8.
Kentucky. Delane gets no points. Everybody else gets 200.
I could do that. Give me a second. Okay.
Boom. Next one.
Real or fake vape juice for 200.
That's real. Frozen guava. Black. Why? Never mind. It's fake now. I read
Nope.
the last.
Nope.
What's
nope.
sad is
That's
that it's
real as shit.
real. That's what they do, and they go, "Look at all this fucking shit together."
No, I'm done. It's fake. We're moving on.
It's
Next
just
slide.
Not the greatest thing, but they do it.
Colorado wants to donate all his dong to Kentosaurus.
I don't know if that's allowed. That's up to Anthony if that's allowed.
Yeah, that's not really part of this.
Yeah.
We're,
Why
Come
you
on,
guys
black
just
currant
staring the
snorkel.
scooter?
This is
Like-
everything.
I say that as I'm drinking fucking black raspberry liqueur, but no. No.
Yep.
Oh God, no. Your points go to two unlucky souls of Ern and Ben.
for
And,
two.
And Steve-O.
and V8.
Last
and
one.
Steve-O.
We finally
400.
got. Hey
400.
everybody, we finally got Frames Janklin on the show. What's up, bro?
Yeah. How are you doing? His stage name is Tomi Sabak. Everybody say hello to Tomi Sabak.
Tommy Sabah.
No, that's Tomi. Tomi Sabak.
Discotango.
This is
Phonetic?
real.
Is that?
This is
I'm
real.
I'm done. Like that was it. I mean, it's over.
Kilo, Charlie.
Anthony's been broken. Yeah, I don't know what other people are saying, but this is fucking real.
Alpha. Bravo, Charlie.
Disco fives and cool high vibes. Yeah.
Disco Tango. Wango de Tango. Maybe that's where Nuge got it from. Disco man himself.
When your mom says we have Ted Nugent at home,
What do you think, Vandal? Real or fake?
I'm gonna say real because GGRE says the Danish legend, and I like Danish sandwiches or whatever.
that
Right.
man looks more high than anybody on the panel.
How much is this for?
That was 400.
Yep.
That was 400, and every single person got it.
Damn,
Yeah.
I had no idea who this guy was. None whatsoever.
Every single person got that one right.
Beautiful.
Everybody knows who Tomi Sabak is. He's a great man. That one song about the penguin, great song.
Are we planning on doing the tally tonight?
No.
Okay.
So you got to come back next week to find out who wins the scooter.
Fucking, I don't think Fence Nuts could count that high. It's gonna take a calculator.
You want me to
That's
count
just
all this?
tonight.
Yeah, that was just tonight. It's gonna take a calculator. He's gonna have to run it through Wolfram Alpha. It's gonna be bad.
There's been some flippy doos. We was talking about donating points. There's
I thought
things
Tommy
happening.
Sabok played for the Ravens.
GG says that guy does a lot for the kids or to the kids. Either way, I guess.
Yeah. No, I guess he was the one that was telling us how famous he was. I'm just sorry I've never heard of the guy.
Yeah.
Danish royalty right there, dude.
For the
Matt, you've been
kids, man,
great.
for the kids.
Thanks for all the laughs. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for winning so many points. Surug, your turn.
I'm eating a
Who
cookie.
made them wait this long?
They stuck it out. They're the real MVPs.
No doubt.
And since Surug doesn't want to talk to them, Anthony, you want to do your shout outs?
No, because I'm waiting on Surug to finish.
Thanks. I had to eat a cookie. You guys have been great. That's amazing. I'm gonna finish eating this cookie, and thanks for joining us on the Easter 420 show. I've been Sewerrug, and that's it. All done.
I'm not going to keep you guys. Chat, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. If you need any special 420 stuff, head over to rogueshop.com. That's where I work. That's where I do my thing. And that's where the products are delicious and wonderful, and they work great. You can find me over on Instagram at I'm_Anthony Ramella. And Vandal, take us on home, man.
You can find us on the Friday Fallout Instagram at the Friday Fallout. You can have also do the Discord. Guess what? I don't know what the fuck our Discord link is. Maybe Ern's still awake and he'll post it. And if not, it doesn't really matter. It's just V8 making fun of himself. But yeah, because source says see you next week for Sandal Story Hour. We will be back next week with the final tally of who won the scooter for the Super Dong extravaganza we've had. This has been the dongest year that we've had in such a short time. We fit so much dong in here. My mom asked if we were hiring. No, but we'll be back next week with the dong, with the winner. I won't even talk at all next show. I'm just going to sit here like this. And then you guys will be like, wow, Vape, what's his name's back? It's so cool. Can't remember his name now.
Swaggins. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's Swaggins.
Yeah, Vape Swaggins. But anyways, thank you for sticking out
Vape,
this long.
what's
This
his
is
name?
so long. Vape Laggins, whatever his name is. But yeah, follow us on stuff,
how
I
you
guess,
do
if
it.
you want. Thank you, Ern, for the thing. There's a lot of fucking dong going on. And that dong. That's it. You guys are beautiful. Goodbye.
Can you see
Goodbye.
his dog?